let's get started. I told the AI Dungeon they have a new function in now where you can create your own worlds, and I made it completely randomly generate. What I entered was, I think, fantasy, mystery, noir. I wanted something that was like a little bit of all of the above, and this is what it spat back. I haven't read it yet. It might just be a weird dark fantasy thing, but I'm kind of here for it. Welcome to Kashina, a land caught in the struggle between the endless and corrupting sea of night and the cleansing light of the morning star. That's awesome.
Holy shit, I am not ready for this.
Kashina is a city in turmoil. Sea trade routes have collapsed. The stone walls are crumbling. Lawlessness is on the rise, and the two factions of the Black Guard, the famous protectors of the city, are battling for control. Catherine is a young female member of the Black Guard. What a weird way to write that sentence. She is a talented warrior and has fought in many battles, sometimes in the vanguard, sometimes guarding the rear, and she has faced death many times. She has become hardened to the world and has lost her compassion and her willingness to forgive. She is in the city of Kashina.
Just in case you forgot.
So we come in from the sky. We see her. She stands guard. Nope, she stands in a guard tower overlooking the city. She is alone. She has been chosen to guard this tower. All is silent. Her armor is black and bears the symbol of a rising sun.
It feels like the DM is just reading off their point form notes and forgot to turn them into actual sentences.
It was like, she is alone.
All right, she's alone.
Chosen to the guard. All
she's
silent.
in black. Oh yeah, she was chosen to do this, right?
Yeah, by the way, this is like recapping session 0. A red stone, the sacred protector of the city, is attached to her chest plate. Whoa, hold on. That's a lot of pressure to put on one lady. So let's get the scene straight. She's and also the wind blows. So point form, the city is protected by a red stone that you have in your chest plate. Cool as hell. Love that. Also a symbol of the rising sun. The wind is blowing. All is quiet. This is actually pretty cool. For some reason, I'm picturing this city underground. Am I crazy? This is like just like a big dome of rock.
She's in a tower, but we're underground.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my
Hey,
question.
no. It's like there's a big hollowed out, like, space.
Oh.
And then the city has this like underwater lake and some moonlight is spilling in from these cracks. And no one else? It's fine. We'll keep reading.
It's the Underdark, man.
Really?
Yeah. Come on.
Jackson, here's what I'm going to say to that.
The wind blows.
It's really down to me and whatever I so decide.
Okay, Noah. Playing God, I guess. Carrying on. The wind blows. You, Holly, you are Catherine. You are a proud member of the Black Guard, and you serve the Morning Star. You have fought in many battles from breaking the siege of the city. Oh, great. We keep carrying on. You've fought in many battles, from breaking a siege of the city to fighting off raiders from the plains. You are a warrior. The city of Kashina is also in turmoil. I don't know if I mentioned that before. There is dissent in the streets and treachery from nobles. This is just a dark, broken place.
Already mentioned also that I have fought in many battles.
Bad stuff,
That
guys.
it's really letting us know.
Okay, well,
many battles.
So, Holly, as our lead character, would you like to take over typing today?
If you would like that, sure.
Yeah, you are free to type any action and things that you say without consulting us at all. I've discovered that if you stay in the do the entire time, ignore switching between say and stuff, and you can just type I say and then use quotes, it'll be a smoother experience. First thing, though, keep in mind, immediately Miss Alive has introduced a very intelligent talking unicorn who's a talented ballet dancer. Needs to be incorporated into our first action. You need to introduce this character. So, take it away, Holly. Yeah, this is a lot of pressure to throw under one person.
I thought she was alone in this tower.
No, you are alone, except for the very intelligent talking unicorn immediately to your right. So okay, it's come to my attention that no, we're not underground, as we have mentioned, the plains. Okay, fine. I thought it would be cool, but no, everyone's shitting on Jack, sorry Mom, for trying to come up with a cool thing, and it's fine. I'll take it.
It's only because they've said that the wind blows like 12 times. So how much
This
wind
is
is there
not
underground?
creative, but we're taking it and we're gonna see what it gives us.
You from her tower, Catherine.
Whoops.
Wait, so are we in first person or third person? We're in a little bit of
Should
both.
have been story mode, I think.
Oh no, it's fine. From her tower, Catherine spots a unicorn dancing ballet down the street. She watches the unicorn as it walks slowly through the marketplace. It appears to be dancing rather than walking. Unicorns are creatures of magic and beauty. They are known poachers.
Holy moly.
Whoa!
Oh.
Lauren's lore, hot second. What? Explain.
Explain what?
Look, unicorns poach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
You're right. I'm
That's why they
sorry.
have the horn. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm sorry.
why they have the horn?
That's why they have the horn.
That's the sole
It's
reason?
like it's a. Well, okay. Well, the origin of the horn is that they took them from narwhals. So they're poaching narwhals so that they can.
So a unicorn is just a horse that is poached a narwhal.
Yeah.
And then
then,
I
like,
guess
it's-
they use that to fully gore their
Oh my
intended
god.
victims. I don't know.
But how do they attach it to their head once they've taken it from the narwhal?
Well, okay, if y'all let me finish,
Yes.
how it works is that's how it started, and then kind of like with dogs, right? How like you breed, like there's dogs are all dogs, but then there are.
That's the smartest thing I've heard all day.
You came out before I thought. But there's like different breeds, right? So eventually, like you know, you can put them all together. It happened where over time, it just became more and more easy for it to get absorbed into the forehead, and so they were able to just breed in the horn more permanently. And
God.
every now and then, you throw in some actual narwhal genetics, and the rest is history.
I
Wow,
think
that's
good
incredible.
stories.
So this is actually an evolution over time.
Absolutely, like the unicorns are
astounding.
ancient.
Incredible. Holly,
So
take
like
us to-
rhinoceroses are just really ugly unicorns then.
They're I mean, they're just a different breed.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all dogs, but some of them are different dogs.
Holly, take us away. Write in the first person so that it uses the right pronouns. Or I guess if you switch
yes.
to story, you can use all third person if you feel like it.
Wow, this is so much pressure.
It's okay.
Um,
It's just keeping it light. I love the fact that from this tower, you're just standing here and you see a unicorn dancing down the street. Apparently, unicorns are incredibly intelligent in this world as well. That should be noted.
Sorry, you said first person?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it should always start with I and then an action, and then you can carry on. You rub your eyes. Are you really seeing a dancing unicorn? Yes, says AI Dungeon. Oh, all right. It's still in third person. She rubs her eyes and looks again. The unicorn is still there, and it is dancing down the street. It's a magnificent creature with a long horn of pure ivory. Unicorns do not come this far into civilization. They live in the dense forest and avoid civilized people.
Good thing no one in this story is civilized.
They really didn't give me much here.
No, not much to work
So
with.
I think
You're standing up here. You're standing on guard. Thanks, Noah. What is? What is she? Is her job just to stand in this tower and guard the land, essentially?
Maybe she's guarding it against unicorns.
Oh shit! Pardon, Mom.
Because they poach, right?
They also poach eggs, so you know.
Oh, and that's
He's
like high
actually on
cholesterol.
his-
Depending
way,
on
yeah.
the breed, right? It's up to interpretation.
all right.
You yell down to the unicorn.
You there! What is your purpose here?
Now I imagine the tower's like 60 feet tall.
What?
You there! What is your purpose here?
She stares with joy at the unicorn, turns to her. She is mesmerized by its deep brown eyes. The unicorn does not speak, sorry, Jesse, but instead continues to dance. It dances around in a circle and looks up at her. She stands still, transfixed by the dancing creature, and her mind is lost in a trance of blissful joy.
Wow, that's nice.
Terrifying. This is kind of awful. I don't know. There's something
You got
about
10
this.
points, though.
Where
Oh,
am I gonna go from this?
story's about a girl and a unicorn. I mean, if anybody has any ideas, feel free to slap them in. Just call it. Something stupid. Someone steals the protective jewel from your chest.
Oh.
Ooh, there we go.
Inciting
the unicorn
incident.
is a distraction. The inciting incident is the loss of the jewel.
All right.
Anyone have a fun idea of how to do this, or shall I toss something in?
You toss it in.
All right.
Just do it.
All right, here we go.
I'm like a little bummed that the jewel is so easily removed.
Well, it's not every day a unicorn distracts you, right?
Yeah, but I just mean like whoever made the armor should have used cocoa beans, like the coffee beans, to really.
Yep, coffee armor. Do we have coffee armor in this universe?
Probably.
It's all up to us.
From the
I
coffee.
think this is all the same universe, just different
Is
planets.
this like the same as the sci-fi universe, but now we're just in the past?
We're just on another planet.
Or we're just in a different, we're on like the fantasy planet.
Yeah, there could
Oh,
be a
there's
fantasy
probably a
planet
let's
out
let's say it's like a universe, and this is just fantasy planet.
The Crawlerverse.
Crawlerverse.
Ooh.
there. Rollerverse.
The-
Okay.
She stands still, transfixed by the dancing creature, and her mind is lost in a trance of blissful joy. As Catherine is distracted by the unicorn, she fails to notice a man sneaking up behind her, reaching out to steal the gem. The end. Let's retry.
All right, good game, everybody.
Yeah.
That was...
Wow.
All right, bye.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for the stream, everyone.
That's
Thanks
my
for coming
best
out.
performance yet.
People are talking about
We'll be
Gorilla Glue.
accepting no criticism.
Oh, never mind. Welcome instead to Chimera, a world
Oh.
of humans. Another player has kicked the DM off the table.
That story sucked. I want to play my campaign now.
Jesse, why don't you play the new DM? Go ahead.
All right.
Welcome to Chimera, a world of humans, gods, and animals.
Okay, I won't do it all like that. You are a human with a bow, a leather-wearing man, who will stop at nothing to get what he wants.
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
Okay,
Wait.
AI Dungeon said
No.
no.
I'm gonna just retry this
Man.
one more time. The DM wrestles the man out of the chair. An evil grin spreads across the thief's face as he reaches out to grab the red stone in her armor. The unicorn from 60 feet below watches the thief eagerly, waiting for his next move. Lauren, why don't you enter story prompt and enter a prompt that the thief performs, so we can all be surprised as what happens
Oh,
next.
all right.
Nicole RB
See what I
says,
can do.
"What's going on?" While Lauren types that.
Wish I could tell you.
Yeah, Jesse, do you want to give us a vague summary of the series of events so far?
Yeah, basically, there's a woman named Catherine who's a guard, and she's in a tower. That's very important.
Yes.
The tower is not underground. That's very important.
Okay.
There's a lot of wind. She has a jewel in her chest part of her armor that protects the whole city.
Yep.
A unicorn was walking through the street, but it wasn't walking, it was dancing.
Yep.
That's very important. And then there was the unicorn was a distraction so that a thief could steal the jewel. That's very important.
Can you imagine you're reading like the cliff notes of like, I don't know, Hamlet, and all the beats are like, so father dies, very important.
very
Hamlet's angsty about it. That's very important.
At one point, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern show up. They're not that important.
Tom Stopper going to play about them later.
I was
That's
gonna say Tom
important.
Stopper
They get
made-
killed by like pirates or something like that. It doesn't matter.
There was a Star Wars comic based off of that Tom Stoppard play. That's also important.
Wait, oh, did 1, 2, 3 Don't Listen to Me redeem another thing that I missed? So, can I get a refund for my points? My dude, I don't know what you said.
I think they meant because
from
they
last
wanted the
time.
thief, but then the DM was just like, the end.
Oh, got it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
How goes Lauren? How are we looking?
Just loading.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's okay.
All right.
Once the thief has taken possession of the gem. Wow, you're skipping all player agency.
Oh.
Love that. That's so
Okay.
good.
I had no. I've
I
been in
thought
no battles, but
No, it's good. It's good.
You were transfixed.
You're right. Once the thief has taken possession of the gem, the unicorn realizes how light-footed and graceful he is. He decides that there is then and there to make him his dance partner. As the unicorn dances around the thief and reaches out to touch him, he feels a sharp prick. A needle hidden in the velvet of the unicorn's head. It's a horn.
No, the needle was in the horn.
He's got the horn and then another smaller needle in the
Yeah.
horn. All right. And he stabs the back of his hand. The poison works quickly. In moments, the man is on the ground, clutching his heart and gasping for breath.
you didn't even get one line, bitch. Not one
No
line.
dialogue. So
That's okay.
and away you go. Holly, you're watching all of this happen. The man stole your gem and then ran downstairs and then got stabbed and poisoned by a unicorn KGB agent. He's got the jewel that protects the city. What do you do?
Okay.
A classic. We've all seen Alien. Oh, I see. Famous needle in the head trick. I want to know what position the unicorn was in to stab him in the back of the hand with the needle.
Well, who was leading the dance? Were they tangoing? Or?
Oh, yeah. It was a dip. They dipped down and then just whipped around and stabbed him in the back. The unicorn is the hero of the story. Yeah, because it's all written in third person, there's actually no lead, apparently. Because it takes your second person input and then says, Catherine does what you just said. You run down to the man and take back your gem from his dead body. You turn to the unicorn and say,
Who are you?
The unicorn stares at you in silence. Lauren's lore. Why don't you read the rest, Lauren?
Sure. Unicorns are creatures of great joy and purity. They dance because they're happy, and they laugh when they are sad. Just because, just to trick you, just to make you a little uncomfortable.
Carry on.
You know that the gem you are carrying is a powerful magical object, but it has many abilities besides healing the sick.
Wow.
Just saying.
I feel like this is like the DM wrote 7 pages of just like world building and is currently rattling their way through all of the points. Also,
and the players are like, "Can we just fight now?"
I gotta be honest, my dude. I appreciate the fact he's dead, and it does not look like that man is lying in front of the unicorn. It looks like there's something very, I don't know.
Oh,
it
no.
It might just be.
I think it looks fine. I don't know what you guys
I don't know,
are
man.
whining
It's
about.
just there's something about it that feels a little
What are you
uncomfortable.
talking about?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Felt a bit weird.
I wanted to see it out.
Okay, play it
I
through,
liked it.
guys. Post that link
That's
from the
and
Tumblr.
Jackson.
Yes, Anne.
Okay.
You just put him in a coffin for safekeeping.
It's a see-through coffin, like in Snow White.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get stabbed with a needle, you poison, and then your skin grows a see-through coffin. All right, Holly.
Twitch chat says Jesse the Christian says it's okay. Hey, I didn't say I was Christian. I said I just needed Christ in Minecraft.
Hashtag ban Noah.
Oh no.
All right. Holly, I'm going to try and move the plot forward for a second.
Please.
Let's see
Please
here.
do.
There we go.
This is exciting. I can't wait. The anticipation.
Killing me. I'm sad that we can't see the unicorn's muscly legs anymore. I think that was the best part.
No. No, I don't.
I'm sure they'll come back.
Oh, no, I don't love this. They killed him just like Lennon. What's happening?
What happened?
Oh, because he was poisoned. I see.
And he's now mummified in a glass box.
Yeah, classic. You take the gem and return to your tower in hopes nothing has gone wrong in your absence. You return to the safety of your quarters. Oh. All right.
I was like, that's enough for today.
Oh, that was a long day. You're exhausted and in need of sleep. As you enter
This
the
DM
door.
is allergic to making things happen.
When you enter the door, you were relieved to find that everything is as you left it.
Oh,
Nothing's
good.
gone wrong. Your scrolls and potions are all still here. The young wizard Flog is reading at a desk in the corner of the room. As he turns and looks at you, he seems worried. Introduction of our first NPC, Flog.
That's
voiced,
obviously.
who wants to? Yeah, do you want to play Flog?
I mean,
Lauren?
if Jesse's the unicorn, it has to.
It only
be-
makes sense.
It only makes sense. Lauren, tell us a little bit about Flog while Holly types out with something she says or does.
Okay. Well, Flog.
is your roommate. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's like not cheap to live in this city, and there's only so many. There's a finite number of rooms, so you kind of have to double up. And poor Flog. Flog really wanted to be a guard, but Flog unfortunately did not pass any of the physicals. Flog was, is more of a book smart individual, more so than a battle smart individual. And due to the combative nature of the current turmoil that this world is in, Flog his talents are not always as appreciated as they should be. However, Catherine is a very wise soul and appreciates Flog's knowledge.
That's cool.
For sure.
Though we have famously said, and I quote, Catherine has lost all sense of empathy in her hardened years. So I feel like she takes a lot of that out on Flog. That sounds kind of upsetting.
I mean, we've also said that she's alone in the tower, and she obviously now has a roommate.
You're right.
So
You're right.
I
The
don't know.
DM's doubling back on a
maybe,
few.
You know, he might be my only friend.
Oh.
Let's be honest.
So what do you
Friend
say?
to Catherine could mean something different to us, right? So it could just be
Is Flog a human?
Flog's whatever you need him to be. Yes, Flog was a human, but he hasn't seen the light of day in about 12 years.
Oh no.
So now he's a
Flog.
He's a little moldy.
Ah.
Is Flog his given name or is this like a nickname?
Nobody knows.
That's a
All right, I'm gonna make
That's
a
a
note
given
here.
name.
It says your roommate's
Flog was flogged as a slave in the
name is
past.
Flog.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ. Flog is jaundiced. All right, here we go. So what do you say, my friend?
Flog, what's bothering you?
The wizard is taken aback.
What did you say?
I asked you what's wrong.
Why do you want to know?
Because I'm your friend.
Flog looks at you in disbelief.
Friends! Don't lie to each other!
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Hey,
Flog, does he have a diaphragm? Is he okay?
Doesn't have a good lung.
He only has
Oh.
one lung left.
Oh no.
He needs to breathe in for like every syllable.
He needs some milk.
So all right,
need
all right.
some milk.
It
He
sounds
smoked
like
a lot.
something has happened between you and Flog. You lied to Flog about something, and he's clearly still very angry about it. Holly, what did you do to upset your best friend Flog?
Beard
and what
is
does
nice,
that?
Noah. Nice work.
Thank you.
Lauren,
Thank you.
Lauren's lore from Jess here, and we got a special lore emote that I adore. It says, Lauren, what is Flog reading?
Oh, her diary.
All right.
Whoa!
That's how he knows she lied.
Oh man! Holy shit! Sorry, Mom. That's awful. What a terrible thing to
Your
do.
mom actually watched.
So it's been a running gag. The thing that happened a couple of weeks ago, I was on a video chat. I think it was on a Thursday night. She was like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" That's what my mom sounds like. She's Kermit the Frog. And I was like, "Oh, we're doing AI Dungeons." She's like, "Oh, that's really fun. I really like that show." You swear a bit too much. I don't like the language. So I've been trying my best to cut down on it, and I acknowledge her every single time. Don't know if she's here or not, but if you are, love you very much.
All right, we gotta make up some more fake swear words because.
Can we get a sorry
Yeah.
mom emote?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sorry, mom.
I'll draw a picture.
Sorry,
of
Jack's
him
mom.
specifically for that.
No one has the new emotes yet. I thought you could unlock them by spending channel points to unlock a random emote, but no one, Jess seems to say that is not possible. I slapped the keyboard. But
That's
I'm
unfortunate.
going to
I've
use.
spent so much time on them.
I know. I'm going to use the lovely little vibin emote. There it is.
Yeah.
You.
Little Ivo.
Wow.
Our
Little
friend
vibin.
Ivo.
Vibin
These are
Ivo.
amazing.
I know,
Oh my
they're so
gosh,
good.
These lore emotes are gonna make me cry. They're beautiful.
So cute. I love them so
Wow.
much.
Five
All
minutes.
right. Holly, take it away. What do you say?
Flog, I thought we were past this. Just because I don't want to date you doesn't mean I don't care about you.
Flog looks really surprised.
So, you do like me?
No, Flog, I don't.
Whoa, savage.
Why not?
Because I'm not gay.
What does that have to do?
With anything.
You're a guy. And I'm a girl. That's why we can't date.
Wait,
Wait, so you're not gay. She's
boy.
straight. She's trying to confuse him with double talk.
I love it. Logic.
No, gays.
I'm a dame and you're a fella.
I love this Flog fiction. Only
Hey,
gays
I'm
in this
not
universe.
gay,
Means something
but I
different
can't
in
date
this
you
world.
anyways.
Incredible. So Lauren's lore, according to her, Holly, Flog's also reading your diary currently. Yeah, do you want to call him out on that?
Yeah, I do.
We should also find out what it is you've lied about. Lauren, how old is Flog?
Nobody knows. There's been many a test medically because he's kind of a marvel. But everything's been inconclusive.
Oh,
And
no.
They have an easier time getting an estimated date based on the mold on him, like, because you can date the mold.
Oh.
So the oldest spores that were found on him were 92.
Wow.
So far. But
I mean,
he's
I don't know about you, but I don't want to date mold.
Also, nice. Presumably, he wasn't moldy at birth.
no, exactly, and he does scrape it off. Like, he's not dirty. Like, he just he
Couldn't
just,
we
it's exhausting
like
for them.
cut off his leg and count the rings?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Sure,
Why don't we get,
but
he could
I-
probably get it back on, too.
The chat has a good point. Gay could mean happy. I'm not happy,
Oh.
so I can't date you.
Oh, you're a guy. But
Oh.
you'd
Like,
say
I'm
you're a
not-
guy.
yeah, I'm not in the right headspace for it.
You're a guy and I'm a girl.
Maybe I
That's
am-
why.
A lesbian, but I'm not gay and I'm not happy.
Aw, you're a
so I
depressed
can't.
lesbian.
That sounds accurate.
Oh,
Oh.
no. So what do you say to her? What do you say to him, Holly?
Hey, is that my diary in your hand?
You reach for grab the diary from him. Flog jumps back, and the next thing you know, he is transformed into a mouse.
typical Flog. Typical Flog.
Typical Flog. The rat that was hiding in your closet steps out.
Pardon me.
Wait, what? The rat that was hiding in your closet steps out. He looks at you, grabs the mouse, and puts him into his mouth. With a crunch, the rat swallows Flog whole. Oh my god. No. Flog.
You gain no points.
Oh, can I get
Can we get an F in chat for
Flog, you're
Flog?
my only friend.
Oh my god. Who's the rat? Do we have a relationship with this rat?
Oh,
Flog has been alive for centuries, and one freaking rat comes along.
Just like it's like a picture like a large bipedal rat that just kind of goes like, oh, it looks tasty. All right.
Well, maybe the rat is the villain, and the DM had him do that so that we would hate the villain.
Oh, we hate the
Right?
villain. Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't really love Flog either.
No, but like the pathos of it, you know.
You're right. Oh boy. Jesse,
you know what was gonna happen with Flog.
Jesse, do you wanna write a prompt for the rat under a story for us?
Yeah, and the rat is gonna talk the way you just made him. That
My
like
God.
Brooklyn kind of.
There's not going on here. That's for sure.
There's nothing going on here, that's for sure.
To do something stupid is catch and eat the rat.
Oh, damn.
Barbie.
This is that's a
disgusting.
big rat.
It's very.
That rat is gonna haunt me.
I have to eat my best friend now.
It's like a jackal.
Oh, I didn't. I was supposed to have it on story. Oh well.
You say.
You say. I swear I put it on story.
Go ahead, Holly. Read that line.
The rat stares evilly at Catherine.
The rat stares at you. He looks you up and down as if deciding what to do with you. The rat starts to expand, growing larger and larger until his head is higher than the ceiling. He opens his mouth and shrieks, a sound that would make an angry dragon hang its head in shame. So-
do I still have to eat this rat?
You might have to cut him up into pieces now.
No, with those special effects.
This may take a while.
Chuck E. Cheese, is that you?
Charles E. Cheese.
All right, how are we doing this?
Yeah, what's your plan? Because
Maybe-
here's a pitch.
Maybe
for
Flog's
you.
in there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Flog is doing this magically
Oh.
as like a way to get out. Thanks for the little interstitial cut of Mouse Flog, who I hope still has a beard.
Well, the
He's still
stomach
very
acid
moldy.
of the rat is like slowly eating away
No!
at the beard.
Oh,
It's
no!
getting shorter and
No,
shorter.
it's eating all the mold. He's gonna come out and he's gonna be a handsome boy.
Hey, it really cleared up my lungs too.
I got a whole second one.
Whoa! You lean closer to the rat's mouth and say,
Flog! Are you in there?
you put your head close to the rat's mouth. I can see where this is going wrong.
Why is it red?
You say it a second time.
Flog! Are you in there?
The rat grabs you with his paw, lifts you into the air, and stuffs you into his mouth. This is horrible.
Tasty.
Oh no.
That is thick.
So we cut onto the inside of the giant rat. There you are. You're getting swallowed. What do you do on the way down? Do you any way to get out?
No,
Well,
I
technically
want to see
one.
if this leads me to Flog.
Oh, why don't we hit enter then? Let's do it. This is a horrifying story.
Yeah, it's really depressing.
Well,
Here we
that's
go.
not what I expected.
Lifts you and stuffs you into his mouth. Your body breaks upon his teeth, and for the last time, you scream.
My last word is hey.
Hey! Sorry, give it to us again, Holly.
Hey!
You shout. The rat swallows. He walks to the door of your room, which has been left ajar. He leaves the room and closes the door behind him. That's so gentle of him, trapping you inside his stomach. You knock on the walls of the rat's stomach from the inside. After a moment, you hear a faint knocking from inside the rat.
Come in.
At me just knocking.
Hold on.
the
I wanted to make a prompt here.
Yes, somehow fix this, please.
Yeah, Drew Wesley says it's like a internal body episode from Magic School Bus.
Amazing. Drew Wesley. I think the twist is the rest of the episode is an internal body episode. I love that.
Let's learn how rats work, kids.
Wow. Rats work. All right. So what do you say, my friend?
I knew I should have stayed home today.
You look towards the noise.
Flog, how are you alive?
You hear the muffled voice coming from the walls of the rat's stomach.
It's me, Flog.
Wait,
I
no,
think
sorry, it's
that-
the other
I
way
think
around. I like the idea that he's in
Whoops.
the other room. He's like, hey, it's me.
The other room.
The
Sorry,
other room.
that's my bad.
Two stomachs.
Yeah,
Well,
second
maybe
rat
it's like a
stomach.
cow. You know how cows have like multiple stomachs?
Yeah, there's a door between them for some
Maybe
reason.
fantasy rats have multiple stomachs.
Oh, it's slimy.
It's me, Flog.
You say.
Orin,
You hear Flog say.
is that you?
Yes, it's me.
What are you doing inside of a giant rat?
Flog asks. I can
Well,
see-
not much,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Just kind of listening to you take 3.5 minutes to speak. Immediately Holly comes in with.
I could ask you the same thing.
Carry on, Flog.
Never mind that.
Flog says.
Oh boy.
What are we going to do with ourselves?
Squeaked that one out there.
Don't know.
You say.
It's pretty cramped in here.
You're telling me
Flog says.
I think I'm going to have a bruise on my head.
You're gonna have more than that in a minute there, Flog. Also, I thought Flog turned into a tiny mouse, but according to Noah's perspective, you're still like a full-grown woman, and he's just like a mouse the size of your torso.
I love that.
Okay.
Love that.
No, I
Look.
mean it's allowed.
Inside of this rat is rather weird.
Maybe when the rat grew, the mouse kind of grew with
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah. It's
proportionally.
like everything
all
inside.
of reality,
Yeah.
all of reality is broken within this rat.
Terrifying. This is how rats work, everyone.
This is what
This
the
one
interior of a rat looks
The rat's probably punching his stomach, being like, "Keep it down in there."
Come on.
Just taking an antacid, like
Yeah. Oh man, I need a Tums.
Carry on, friend.
You're probably going to have more than a bruise if we don't get out of here soon.
The only way that's going to happen is if we kill the rat. And even then, I'm not sure if we'd be able to get ourselves free.
Flog says.
Can you burn away your bindings?
What does that mean? Like the lining of the stomach?
Why do I have bindings?
You're tied up on the way down. It's really effective and super efficient.
I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure in the stomach.
Ooh. Stomach
Maybe
tension.
maybe he means like the bindings of your mind.
I just pressed
Ah, it's a
Oh.
metaphorical prison.
Oh. All right. Carry on then, Holly.
I don't have anything that can burn.
You say.
Neither do I.
Flog says.
Well, we might as well make the most of our situation.
What do you mean?
Lauren, do you want to type in story prompt whatever he means? Because I'm actually.
I
very
guess I'm
curious.
having fun with what.
All right. Well then,
going
yeah.
with
Hit
this
enter. Let's.
All right.
Emotional
Let Flog
bindings,
take it.
That's why you're a sad lesbian.
Oh right. Yeah, that tracks.
Aw.
Uh-oh. I like the two tums that he's taken.
I better take 2 of them, just in case.
One for you, one for the rat.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, am I right?
I mean, we're trapped in a world of shit.
No, I feel like that comes later.
Oh.
There's no way out of here.
Don't talk like that.
Why not? It's the truth. We're going to be digested in the stomach of this rat. We just need to come to grips with that.
This rat. Flog is the worst kind of pessimist. He turned himself into a mouse. He's got incredible.
Really, it's his fault.
It's boundless magical power, and he's like, well, now that I've been swallowed by this rat, there's nothing we can do.
It's not like I
Yeah.
can turn into an elephant or anything.
See, there you go. Take it away, Holly.
Oh, I thought you were a wizard. Why can't you do a spell to get us out of here?
I'm a low-rank wizard.
Flog says.
Why am I friends?
If I had a nickel.
Oh my god. I like his acknowledgement of like, look, man, I'm only like level 4.
Really bad.
I got minor illusion. I got polymorph, but it was a
I
scroll.
used up my 1 polymorph spell per day, turning into this fucking rat.
Thought it would be fun. I was trying to.
I'm out of mana.
I've got detect magic for all the good that'll do.
Oh look, more stomach acid.
Flog is so old and still sucks it.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. It is common knowledge that when eaten by a rat, you go through the binding organ before reaching the stomach.
Wouldn't that be like the small
It's
intestine?
the
I'm so
vocal cord,
confused.
the vocal cords, you know.
Oh dear.
Holly, why don't you carry on?
Hang on.
Oh no, Flog keeps reading.
Someone's redeemed ASMR mode.
Oh
How do I do
boy.
this?
Yeah,
Oh,
rat
boy.
stomach ASMR.
Yeah, here we go, everybody. Oh, here we are. Yeah, let's just do that.
I don't know if this works for me. I think it's
That sounds so good.
Is that good?
Yeah. So Flog just said he's a low-rank wizard. Why don't you take it away?
I'd love to.
Oh God, the stomach acid's already creeping up on you.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
No. Yeah, that was a lot. That was too much.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll go further.
High-rank wizard. Get up to me up.
And there aren't any in eternum, let alone
this place.
You're okay.
Yeah.
This is going so well. Alright, I'm just gonna type something that interrupts. ASMR is just same voice, but really far. Plop plop fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. How intimate in this rat stomach. Suddenly, the world seems to tilt as the giant rat begins to move through the city. Some ASMR typing. Go ahead, Holly. Oh, we can't hear you. Turn on, why don't you toggle original sound again? That might help. You ask.
The giant rat is moving.
Flog says.
Are we going to be eaten soon?
We already eaten.
But you're not digested. You are merely consumed, as we are all consumed by the ennui of daily life. Wow. Right. Wait, Holly, turn on original sound on Zoom again so we can hear you. There we go. Is this better? Oh my god, you can back up a little bit. Alright, canceled it. I'm out.
Why is it so hard?
ASMR mode is perfect.
Oh, it's perfect. No one regrets it. It's always a hit
So
every time.
hard. I was trying to say that Nicole redeemed do something stupid.
Oh.
Okay, what was it?
But I don't. It says take a break from being broken down by stomach acids and leave to drink water. And I'm like, in real life.
Yes. Just
Oh.
take a hard minute. I like Noah.
I actually feel like I could use some water.
Go for it. I acknowledge Noah ambiently rocking the stomach back and forth to simulate motion. I really appreciate that.
Amazing.
The rat's just slowly ambling down the street.
I mean, like it's one of those situations where it's like, say you're looking at Godzilla, it looks like he's moving slowly, but like we don't know how large the rat became.
So true.
That's true.
You should do a whole ASMR episode, and then Jesse immediately responds with, absolutely not.
Handsome boy Jeffy says he has to get himself to 2,000 quick to make us do it again.
Oh no. I'll pay
I don't
all
know
my
about you
channel
guys,
points
but
to
when
make
we
sure
did
that happens.
ASMR mode, when I was playing that like thick-voiced cowboy dude,
Oh man, smoking.
I became more attracted to myself that day. If that's even possible.
All right.
So Flog has just said, "Are we going to be eaten soon?"
All right. I thought we already did this. I hope not.
You say.
What is my accent turning into?
Shit! I need air!
Flog says as you feel him struggling against his bindings. You struggle against yours as well, but to no avail.
Keep it down in there.
I guess the
Nothing is
binding is the
happening.
stomach.
Yeah, I think
Like,
it's the actual
we
stomach.
need to dig our way through the stomach. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God, Jesus!
Okay, you know what?
No.
I gotta say something.
Nom, nom.
What's up? Oh, got it. Sorry, I thought you were like, listen, guys, I'm
Guys,
stopping
we
the
need to
show.
talk.
I need to say something.
I did not sign up for AI Dungeon 4 episode.
Oh God.
Well, if we don't have weapons, I thought. All right.
Currently saving up channel points to redeem a full ASMR episode.
Oh my
All right.
gosh. I wish we could hear us do the ASMR because every time I'm like, I'm gonna be the reason somebody has to get hearing aids, and I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I think it's solely because like the tone was right, but your voice was like so shrill that it was just this terrifying spike of sound into my head.
Every time
Get that a lot too.
Yeah. Oh no, Lauren.
Every time we do ASMR mode, I always have to take off my headphones, and I can still hear you as perfectly as I did.
Oh no!
That's upsetting.
I'll practice. I'll practice so I can
You
be
don't need
better
to
next
practice your ASMR. It's fine.
I just like that the chat is fighting over whether or not they want in a full ASMR mode. Like
I
some
like how
people are very
divided the
against
audience
it.
is on that. Yeah.
Jess
thank you.
specifically.
Don't change a thing.
Flog.
Take it away. Yeah.
I think we need to go out the back door, if you know what I mean.
Flog says.
I don't know. Shit. I don't want to die like this.
Well, how do you want to die?
Either that, or we'll just die when the rat reaches its nest.
Flog says.
Well, it might be better than being digested alive.
Might be. We're thinking about it.
We already are. Like, I don't. This isn't
Yeah.
going
No.
anywhere.
It might be
take
better to climb out than to be digested alive.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah, this is.
I
a
was literally
family show.
implying that we just needed to start exiting.
Why
You
don't you
guys
take
think
it away?
this is what happened to Boba Fett?
That's
when he
what
was in
I
the Sarlacc?
said. I said
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
need to go out the back door, if you know what
Why
I
don't you take an action then? Start pushing for that back door.
Oh man.
I'd just like to be on the record as saying I'm very glad I'm not involved in this scene. Beyond playing the jail that they are stuck in.
Yes, Jesse as the.
But I don't want to
jail.
think too much about that.
I really thought that Unicorn would have more. Yeah, I thought that was going to be like a key player to this.
You can
I
never,
wanted
Like,
more.
you can
You
never
never
count
know.
on AI Dungeon. You can
Like,
never
I would have
count
put money on it. Oh goodness.
Flog and Catherine try to swim through the stomach and into the intestines. Depending on how much you've struggled against your bindings, you may end up swimming through the stomach. After some time, you reach the intestines, where the pressure is lessened and you can move more freely.
That's nice.
You make good progress until you are torn apart by the sharp pancreatic folds. Your adventure has come to a gruesome end.
Ah!
Did we
They
die?
did not
I
want
wanna
this
just,
story to
quick
go
little
anywhere.
refresh.
They kept
Man,
saying no.
Magic School Bus did not prepare me for how visceral this journey would be.
It's Magic School Bus, but like the gritty, realistic.
Yeah,
Rated R.
like Justin Roiland's The
Pancreatic
Magic School
folds.
Bus.
Gosh.
You try to follow swimming as hard as you can. The stomach acid burns your skin and eyes, but you manage to reach the intestines. The three of you, right? Because you mentioned Catherine in third person, it now thinks Catherine is a third.
Oh God!
It's okay. It's fine.
There's a second.
There's just a
Catherine.
lot.
Gosh,
No.
diddly darn it!
Gosh diddly, it's fine. The two of you float in the bile for a few minutes, trying to get your bearings. The giant rat seems to have stopped moving. You hear a loud squishing sound coming from above. Oh God.
Oh, I knew that chili dog would be a good idea.
No, don't love this.
No. Oh,
The rat's
somebody
very
It's
young.
Shrimp Fest.
Somebody else take control, please.
Current poll, do we love ASMR? Yes or yes? Oh no. Loud squishing sound. Alright. I'll take an action here.
If it's like a piece of bread, we could float on it. And I bet you we could both fit, unlike the Titanic.
Romantic.
No one's saying I can't do this.
Oh?
This goes against his artistic.
That's fair. None of
Oh.
us thought that we would end up being poop tonight. Like
For
literally.
any new people to the stream, I promise you it's not.
This is
gonna be
not what we
gross.
normally do. This is how you're getting introduced to the show. You're like, wow, look at this fancy new setup. Can't wait to see what professional stuff they do.
Welcome.
I make this new setup. It's all nice and fancy.
And
do
then we
fantasy
dump all
again.
over it, literally.
What can I say except
You're
you're
welcome.
welcome?
This is the perfect story for a toddler. Is Noah writing out a plea for help? Absolutely. I would like to see the results of the Do We Love ASMR poll, but I don't think it's done yet.
We're at 8 and 2.
For yes?
Yeah.
Wow. Holly. Oh, sorry. I thought there was dialogue. You look towards the noise, ducking for cover and scooping up Flog, who is still a mouse. You duck for cover behind some bile as the plopping sound continues. The rat must be taking a shit. You think to yourself, I hate this. Oh, God.
Have some class, AI Dungeon.
Why
Oh
did
my
we
gosh.
do this?
More cussing.
Sorry, Mom. You look over at Flog, who is huddled in a terrified little pile, still clutching him. You start to make your way out of the rat's intestines. Guys, I hate this.
We are never
Can we?
This is
doing
probably
anything
the
with
worst
eating ever
episode
again.
we've done.
Yeah,
This is
I would
awful.
rather I am not a violent person, but I would rather tear through the
Yeah.
rat's body,
Yeah.
not.
We could have been out of this rat ages
Ago, in a single action.
But we're
Is there
just
a
drawing
way-
this out.
Is there a way we can do that rather
We're
than?
almost out. We're
Yeah,
almost.
Holly, take us home. Get us out of here.
I'm just. It says you start to make your way out. Okay, get us out.
Steer it
Press
into the
enter.
curve.
Just switch to story mode and be like, you exit the rat and then leave it behind.
And the rat is never seen again.
we all set
You saved the
ourselves on
day.
fire.
Oh
Oh,
God!
God. You look over his huddled, terrified. There's a clutching him. You swim through the filthy bile, which is more into the body. You say, oh, God. Before it's... all right.
AI Dungeon.
So hold on. I'm not reading any of
No.
this. We make it
Okay.
out. We made it out.
Please.
You look up and gasp. You are staring up at a giant floating castle. Wow. Shout out to Drew Wesley now following. That's the moment you took to follow. That's the moment that brought you on board. That's the thing you look at and you're like, this is a moment I want to remember forever. Thanks, Drew. Jesus Christ. Oh,
Putting up with this.
can we? No, we're never gonna clip this.
I'm so
We're
sorry.
cutting this from the show. That was disgusting. We made it,
Never.
and it's giving a
juice
great
is
offer.
sold you.
For those of you watching on YouTube, welcome to the show. It just
It's
started.
just started. Ignore the
Yeah.
big blur in the top left corner of the screen. Oh, here we go. Virtual Muffin says, the dancing unicorn greets you. It says, welcome back. I wondered how long it would take you to figure out that escape. Ooh.
Are you typing that or am I typing?
Someone want to copy it from the Twitch chat by any chance? Or I can
Do I
type it.
put it in story?
Here, I'll type it here.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Drew says
Those
the
tense.
juices sold him.
Juices.
No, Holly, please.
Where were we going with that? Was that like a
I've just been singing
like
random
a jingle? Like
things.
a
Yeah.
My jingle for juice.
juices are great, juices are grand. Drink your juices and you'll be a man.
I
Maybe
was-
that's
was-
our song tonight.
I was on LinkedIn and there was an article about.
Actually,
Right?
like,
Don't know where this is going.
It's an article about if jingles were making a comeback. To which I was like, I hope so.
Our
What
jingles.
do you mean? Did they ever leave?
Right? But,
Oh.
like thinking about it, yeah, I can't think of like a new jingle that I've heard. Like,
Nicole, we are finally out of the rat. It was disgusting.
yes.
Oh my God. Yo, what
And now the
happened? I left
unicorn
for a
has
second.
dialogue.
Also, Mr. Life has
Finally.
redeemed Firesword is performing at the Flying Castle, so we just need to
Oh,
keep that in
boy.
mind.
God.
So, oh, I love them
They
so much.
lived.
All right, the dancing unicorn greets you.
Welcome back. I wondered how long it'd take you to figure out that escape.
You look back at the the mouse.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. What?
Well,
I think this was more of a regression
The unicorn says.
to a time when you were 2.
I agree. We got an anal fixation happening right now.
Does it mean
Oh,
like number 2?
Sorry, Mom.
probably. Guys, I don't know what's happening.
everyone needs to
um,
apologize to their mothers right now.
I would like to shout out the thinly veiled Wizard of Oz reference because I think that's hysterical and I'm glad it exists.
Thinly veiled.
Yes.
It is directly in
An
there.
unveiled, a well open and out in the open.
Mhm.
If that's thinly veiled, then what?
Time traveling rat anus. I hate that I read that out loud. I hate that those words were
Isn't it-
in my mouth and through my brain. God, this
All right,
is
the
awful.
unicorn is going to ask if they would like to explore the castle.
Great! Bring us on a lovely
I will type that as story.
HGTV tour.
Something wholesome, please.
Yeah, we need to like burn this from our memories.
I bleach.
I wanna just restart this entire stream.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Alex is back. Welcome back, Alex. We missed you terribly.
Alex.
Alex is back. Alex, you came back at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will
didn't need to
never
hear any of
explain
that.
to you what happened, but dear God, it was horrendous. We all made it. We're all scarred. We're all worse off because of it. So flee with your sanity. It's very
I aged 30 years.
very Lovecraftian. Time when you were 2. The unicorn asks if
It
you would
was
like to
juicy.
explore the flying castle, but you're currently preoccupied with finding a way home. Oh.
While you're here, would you like to have some tea with me? I just made a fresh pot.
You look over at the teacup. Despite yourself, your mouth begins to water a little bit from the aroma of the tea. Is the rat still right there? No. Who clipped
He's
it?
dead to us. He's dead to us.
Jeffy, no. No, Jeffy,
What?
no. Jeffy
Oh, boy.
clipped the very uncomfortable. No. Oh, boy. Alice in Wonderland shit. You could say that again.
Nah, nah.
All right. Yeah, this is very Alice in Wonderland. Holly, if you have any
Yes.
ideas, please, dear God, free us from this horror.
I have no ideas. Let's just
How many channel
no
points for
thoughts head
juice
empty.
mode?
Oh,
Do I want to know what that entails?
I can still ban people on mobile. So you say,
Wait, no, there's more. You need to look
Yeah,
at that.
Wait.
there's some backstory
oh,
to
I'm
why
sorry, I
she
missed
says
that.
no.
You look over at the teacup. Despite yourself, your mouth begins to water a little bit from the aroma of the tea. Thinking of your mother and father, you shake your head.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Suit yourself.
The dancing unicorn says with a how can he shrug? How does the talking
I have shoulders.
All right, carry on.
Jeez. If you change your mind, the tea won't go bad.
The unicorn winks at you and fades away.
Thought we were getting a castle tour.
You swim outside the castle through the no.
Ah!
No, why? Why is
Oh, I'm gonna refresh that one more time. Okay, it looks so. Oh, here we go. You look at the teacup. Despite yourself, your mouth begins to water a little bit. The tea, it looks so delicious. The mouse and the rat appear at the table.
This is
No,
very Alice in Wonderland.
No,
No.
the rat is not invited.
Wait.
Drink up.
The rat says,
It's a long fall off the table.
"Go away."
No,
Go
I'm
away.
typing something.
I know you're thirsty because you just been through a lot.
Oh my god.
Guys, I hate this story. I just
started off-
wanted a lovely, exciting
off-
adventure. We met Flog. I was really happy when we got Flog, and then we
It
just
started-
God, I
it
feel
started out
lightheaded.
so nicely.
It started out so well.
Jess says I'm banning Jack.
Alex redeemed timeout. All right, I can't talk for 5 minutes, so
What?
you guys have
Wait,
to
what?
take it. Yeah, I'm on timeout for 5 minutes.
No.
So take it
Okay.
away, guys.
I have to pee. Okay.
You pull
We
out
got
your
this.
sword and say,
It's time for you to die, rat.
you unsheath your sword and charge at the rat, who leaps off the table with a squeal.
Not so fast, rat.
You say, the rat scurries around the table, but you are able to corner it against the teacup. And now what?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. I got to interrupt for a second. Everyone is yelling song, 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 song. Jack's telling to sing song time, song, song. Hashtag P Lauren.
Can I? Okay, thanks. Bye, friends. Be right back.
You know, instead of free, Lauren.
yeah. Hashtag. Why? But nobody did. People redeem? Sounds like a song. Jess redeemed. Sounds like a song for 2000. We have no prompt.
Great. What do you want, Jess?
It says maybe a rat says a hymn. So
hymn.
a Bible song, a hymn. Holly, I'm gonna toss it to you because Lauren's not here, and Jesse, you can join in if you would like. I can't
I'm not
participate.
gonna lie, dude. I don't think I remember any Bible song.
That's
I don't
okay.
even
No.
know what
We're
the
gonna
fuck
make
that
up.
sound
We're gonna
like.
make up a hymn.
up.
Jesse, can you give us a traditional rat hymn?
Yeah, there. Yeah.
Can you give us a traditional rat
Jesse.
hymn? What do you want? An organ or do you want a piano? I actually.
Oh,
don't know
I
if-
want an organ.
Do I
but
have
like,
an organ?
Yeah.
Let's see what I have here. Oh. Okay, a lot of acapella.
That's
Hold
an interesting organ.
My organ, which is made up of just a bunch of acapella.
I should.
Do do da 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 ba. Do do.
I should have an organ here somewhere, right?
Please
wait.
I've heard like 4 organs in the time that you've been playing.
No, they're all fake.
A harpsichord.
Yeah, let's go with a harpsichord, and it'll be a Baroque hymn.
Oh no, this is piano. Give me a piano. Let's
Rats
do it.
enjoy Baroque music.
I was walking by the subway one night when I saw the ugliest rat I ever seen in my life. I asked him, brother, can you tell me the way? And he said, no, but you're going that way. Oh, my rat, my brother. The rat told me the secret of life. He said, settle down, have some kids, get married to your wife, and someday you'll find that the answer was behind in my anus, 'cause I'm a rat.
Beautiful. Holly, this song was sung by generations of rats all throughout the city. And it irritated the human folk so much that they wrote a response hymn that they sang loudly in their churches at the same time. And would you like to give us a performance of that, please?
That is
Best.
delightful.
Make sure original sound is on in Zoom.
Original sound.
Yeah, that little top left. If it is,
All right.
Part of the hymn.
It's on. Well, I learned as a kid about the rats of the world. I learned as just a little girl that you don't trust no rats. Oh, they're really gross. They smell like crap. Oh no, get rid of the rats. Say goodbye to the furry little devils.
gorgeous.
I was like, I don't know what the format of this.
No, I mean,
happening
you know,
right now.
hymns typically have like a nice little 1-4-7 flat 2 flat 7 2 5 major 6 7 1 format. That's a classic chord
Yeah,
structure.
you know that one.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
I'm
everyone knows
sure
that
you
one.
I'm pretty sure that's the quadratic formula.
Yeah, that's actually how you
You're just
calculate
rattling
the
off
size
y
of the.
equals mx plus b.
No, that's how you calculate the size of a park bench relative to a house.
Listen, I don't know if that was a read, but
No, it was beautiful, and thank you. I'm still on timeout, so I'm actually gonna go leave now. More music with Jack. Jack's Jazz Camp.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I will ever top a lyric like "Get married to your wife."
Yeah. Secret to
that
life.
was- I heard
genius.
Get
it
married to
coming.
your wife. I heard
As soon
you.
as I said life, I was
Hearing
like,
it
I
coming.
need to rhyme it with wife, marriage, get married to. Okay, yeah,
Perfect.
great.
You're brilliant. Take it away, guys, because I'm on timeout.
You swing your sword and cut the rat in half. The sword cuts through the rat's belly, spilling its entrails across the table. The rat squeaks in pain, clawing at the table as it slides into a puddle of blood. You feel a little sorry for the rat as it dies, but you also take some pleasure in its death. And now, how do you celebrate your victory?
All right, one second.
JudgeBot says you were honorable. You gained 5 points.
Nice.
I guess by putting the rat down.
Yeah, I don't know. Revenge? What is this?
You turn to Flog and say,
It's finally over.
and Flog thinks about it. Oh, you turn to Flog and smile.
It's finally over.
The mouse looks up at you, still shaking with fear.
It isn't.
The mouse squeaks. You look down, and your heart skips a beat. Flog, why is her heart skipping a beat?
Also, someone wants us to eat the rat. Nicole RB. We're
Oh, for God's sake.
Stupid. They really want the rat eaten.
It's payback. It's revenge. It's catharsis.
All right, I eat the rat and Wait, how do you spell immediate? Immediately.
I really don't think you're supposed to eat rats.
There's a lot that we shouldn't be doing right now.
Like, has this pandemic taught us nothing?
You look down and your heart skips a beat. You eat the rat and immediately forget about it.
Oh.
There you go, Flog.
Thanks, Meester.
No problem.
I wake up in the morning and immediately shit blood.
No! Stop it!
Why is
Why?
this so disgusting?
No! No, come on!
Okay.
This is the worst story ever.
Yeah,
Guys, this is the worst episode. There's been 2 clips. Please
I
dot
came
why.
back
All right,
at the
Catherine
worst
leaves
time.
her room and enters the flying castle. We're gonna take this castle to our final.
Hell yeah. Enter the flying. I thought you said her flying castle.
Can we ban AI Dungeon?
This is a bad DM experience, guys.
All right,
This DM's into some really weird stuff, and he's just putting it out on his.
Jack, are we back to you narrating or what's
Yeah,
going on?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Jesse. That was beautiful. You're so
You're
talented.
welcome.
Catherine leaves her room and enters the flying castle. She sees the mouse and the rat, both dead. She groans
Thought I
and shakes her
ate it.
head.
Why is the mouse dead?
I don't
When
know.
did Flog die? I'll take care of this.
She says, question marks. She walks outside, an arrow notched in her bow. The captain is standing by himself, waiting patiently. He notices her and smiles.
We're done here.
He says,
Great work.
Can we just have a moment of silence for
yeah,
Flog?
moment of silence for Flog.
Maybe that's why her heart skipped.
How
a beat.
did Flog die?
Like, what? It's just
He was
nothing.
dead the whole time.
Maybe.
Can we sing a
Flog
funeral
died.
song for Flog?
No.
Lauren, do you want to sing a funeral song for Flog?
Like, as Flog?
For Flog.
For Flog.
We're at
Okay.
Flog's funeral.
I can try.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to give you a beautiful lullaby melody here. I always put a lot of pressure on myself. I'm gonna give you a beautiful XYZ. We'll find out.
I'll give you nothing of beauty. It's fine. No pressure.
It is not love, but that men are covered in mud. Long may he sleep, long will we grieve. He had to leave. He's dreaming a dream. He'll never wake up, so we put him down. We turned our smiles to frown. Oh, Flog is sleeping like a log. May he rest in peace.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That actually got me.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I was like, it was a 50-50
Wow.
chance on that one chord, and I committed to the wrong one. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna give you that major 6 to a minor 2 change, and you're like,
You see, that was my bad. I'm so sorry.
Who is it was a strong choice because you were like, I know I'm singing at a man's funeral, but I'm gonna let loose on the vocals. This track is gonna slap. I'm gonna riff left and right. Oh God, that was
What
gorgeous.
Flog would have wanted.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone. I appreciate that.
Oh Lord, that was beautiful. She walks outside. All right, so we have the captain. We're done here. He says, "Great work." Oh, that was the captain. Wow, I like the captain speaks like Jesse and then sings like Lauren.
Beautiful singing voice.
Rip Flog, you weren't the best wizard, but you will always be in our heart. Oh, that's so sad. Also, Flog came pre-decomposed, so.
Yeah. He's super efficient.
Oh, man.
Testing.
All right, Holly, what do you want to say or do to your captain in this moment of great emotional anguish for you?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, Noah. Did you like base Flog on me?
It's got your complexion.
Is that what I'm seeing right now?
Am I seeing? Is that my
Oh my God.
nose? Oh my God.
You know, I can see it in the mold.
Nice.
What do you say?
Mean we're done here.
We're not spending any more time or money on this mission.
What? But you can't give up now.
This was a waste of time from the beginning. We need to find a new base of operations.
Oh, you motherfucker. You know what I did to get here. I did unspeakable things to a rat.
You know the shit I had to crawl through?
Also, what mission? Are we spending money on this?
The mission of standing alone in a tower looking at stuff. That's what she was doing at the beginning.
That was our mission. We spent a lot of money to stand alone in a tower. Any ideas?
Yeah, I'm typing.
You know how hard it is to find towers here in the not underground?
I like how they specify the not underground. So you say,
I climbed out the ass of a rat, and you're abandoning this mission?
Yes!
the captain says.
This mission was not a priority for us.
Priority!
You say.
How dare you give up on my husband?
Whoa! What? Whoa!
Whoa!
You're not even from his time!
Whoa! What?
Plot twist.
All right.
This is the planet with the line between space and time.
Oh, I see. And the captain tries to
I
placate.
understand your frustration.
I don't know if you do, buddy. The captain understands your frustration.
No.
Look, I've been angry before. I get it.
He does not give a rat's ass.
Time traveling rat anus. Damn it.
Really?
Oh, God. Christ. Oh, Lord. You say.
You could never understand!
I understand more than you could possibly know.
Captain says.
Besides, we've already taken care of the other 2 targets.
The rat and me?
Nope.
Oh. I guess I could read.
It's 2 unrelated guys.
No, let's read through this because there's where the plot twist comes.
Hey, go ahead.
What?
There's a
We
lot.
killed Zamid and Samid last night.
The captain says.
Both were marked for death. My project was a success.
The professor exclaims. All right, hold on. Did one of the mods ban Jesus? If so, let him back. We need help.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Lauren's lore. Lauren, we're relying on your fantastic brain to tie this together. Who is Zamid? Who is Samid?
Good fucking luck.
Who is the professor? And what's the
this
project?
is like this universe's version of Rosencrantz in Guildenstern.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
basically they had to get killed so that the next arm of the mission could deliberately be failed. It's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of like a Sophie's Choice. It's like we have to either choose. We have to choose like which people we can sacrifice to protect the majority over here, kind of thing. So unfortunately, they ended up being martyrs to the cause.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah. It is
And
what
the
it is.
professor.
Who's the professor with his Is this just like a random?
He's Polonius, clearly.
Just like another professor, unrelated. He just like comes outside with his like thesis papers. Like, by the way, my project was a success.
I even.
Gain no points.
Gain no points.
Hi.
Wow.
Rat shit Watergate. I hate this. God damn it.
Everything is Hamlet if you're bad at literary analysis.
Hey.
I have
Lauren,
no comeback to that.
Do you have any idea who the professor is?
The professor's actually the leader of this underground cause.
Oh.
Oh my god, I
Oh.
love him. Look
What?
at him.
What's his project?
Noah.
I love his look.
Look at his chin.
Is that me? Oh my god.
Looks just like you.
Thanks.
The project is to bring a little less chaos.
Wow,
To
he's
the
doing
round.
a horrible job.
Well, no,
That's
we
just
just
it.
gotta,
Nobody said he was good.
We gotta just kill the chaotic people, and then the world will be less chaotic.
So maybe we have to kill him.
Is that the plan? You want to murder the professor?
I don't know.
Jesse, do you want to
I'm
give
not
us do you want to give us an input as the professor or something from the professor to push the plot forward on his end? Because I want to understand who this strange man is.
Well, you see, my project was a success, and my next target is you.
Whoa, wait. Do you want me to type this?
Yes.
All right. So my next target is you.
Hi.
Is he our new big bad evil guy?
Yes.
All right.
Well, yeah, I guess he would want to kill Catherine.
I guess so. Sure.
Yeah,
We
that
have no
tracks.
idea. I'm so curious as to what the AI would come up with, and it's like, what I want to know.
Do we? So I've got here what Jesse said. Do we send that, or do we just hit enter and see what the AI was thinking itself?
You know what? Hold on. We should not trust the AI. I regret that. I'd be curious to see what the AI says, but this AI
You're right.
has been
Yep.
very misbehaving tonight that I'm like, we should probably not.
Those eyes.
Railroading.
Well, my project was a success.
Maybe
And
a
the next
rat
target
has redeemed.
is you.
Maybe a rat has redeemed perhaps the best plot twist in history. The professor was Flog's father.
That's wow.
So sad
Wow.
and kind of brilliant. Let's see what he says.
Although I also like where the AI is going here.
All right, let's see this.
And then we'll put the twist in after that because the AI is about to do something great.
All right, take it away then.
My project was a success, and the next target is you.
Says the professor with an evil glint in his eye.
Oh,
I think this is you, yeah.
You'll have to do it yourself then. Because I'm done with this place.
Done.
The captain says.
We're leaving today. The airship is almost finished.
With that, the professor sets his own laboratory on fire.
He said, all right,
Well, fuck this then, I guess.
It's like, well, now that that's done.
Yeah, look at
Oh, wow.
Now we
Noah.
work in the plot twist.
Yeah, all right.
With the lab on fire.
All right, so what do you say to incorporate the plot twist, and I'll type it in.
As I'm setting the lab on fire, I'll be like,
This is for killing my boy. My poor sweet Flog.
Yeah.
because he doesn't know it wasn't really Catherine's fault, right?
Yeah.
I love his small mouth and crazy eyes. He's like, his mouth is like
The
this.
professor wants less chaos. Sets laboratory.
Less chaos, my ass. The professor just committed insurance fraud.
I'm gonna burn down my lab, collect the insurance money, and then use that money to punish you legally.
He's got it all planned out.
With my other glasses, I feel like I can do a really good professor face.
Guys, oh, here we go. Can we just read this? Because I'm so excited. As the professor sets his lab on fire, he yells,
This is for killing my boy, my poor sweet Flog, my son.
It doesn't take long for the entire building to become engulfed in flames. The captain helps you into the airship when you are placed on a makeshift bed.
We'll get you help.
He says before leaving you alone. Flog enters the room moments later without a scratch on him. Yeah,
It's hard to get rid of mold.
Oh! All right, hold on. I'm writing that in because that's awesome.
That's really good.
The AI will have no idea what we're talking
Yeah, because mold has
AI's
not
like,
in any way been
I
addressed.
don't know what to do with this.
AI
Why-
is not
why are
synced
you
up with
talking
Lauren's
about
lore.
Yo, Flog is not dead. So what's the opposite of an F in chat? Can we get what's the opposite of F on the keyboard? It'd be an H in chat for Flog.
What the hell kind of keyboard do you have?
So you get ASDF, and then you get LKJH, fourth letter over from the fourth to the second row.
You're going backwards.
The opposite end. Yeah. I don't know. That's the best I got.
I see.
Yeah, H is in chat. Thanks, guys.
I mean, if we're following the Mavis Beacon method, shouldn't it be semicolon LKJ?
Oh, so it should be a J in chat.
Yeah. J for Jesse.
J.
I think it.
Yeah, isn't it?
I like H's in chat because then we're all just going.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, chat, vote for it. Vote for J's or H's.
Too late. It's H now.
This has suddenly become a very
HJ.
issue. Everyone is just furious
start a
about
poll. H's or J's in chat for living people who you thought were for dead.
Didn't you guys take typing class in school where you had to have the home row? It was A, S, D, F, and then your other fingers were J, K, L, and then it's fucking semicolon for some reason.
Because that's what the next one's next. Next one's next.
Yeah, because everyone uses semicolons.
I use semicolons constantly.
Oh, it's because you always send winky faces emojis.
J is the right answer, everyone. Jess, stop.
Thank you, Jess.
Flog enters the room moments later with a scratch on him. Flog smiles slyly and says,
It's hard to get rid of mold.
good to see he's back to his old fighting self. Flog places his hand on your stomach and says,
Oh, no.
No!
Go ahead, go ahead, Lauren. No, take your time. We're waiting on you. Take one.
Child, will I get here?
The airship begins to lift off the ground, and soon you are floating away into the sky. Do we want to undo that? Are we pregnant with this child? Because I thought we made it pretty clear that we weren't a thing.
They might not. I mean, mold has spores, right? You don't have to actually.
Oh,
do
God,
anything.
Jesus. So we go from
I have a spore child.
spore babies?
I'm disgusted and intrigued. Mostly intrigued.
That's like the tagline of this game, honestly.
Disgusted and
It
intrigued.
get worse than the rat anus, so I feel like
I hope it's not the rat's baby. No.
It
All right.
can't get
All right.
worse.
Yeah.
Flog casts live. J is for Jesse is a genius. H for handsome boy Jeffy. Love that. This is now Warrior
J
Junior.
stands for J.
Flog is a human who also happens to reproduce through spores. We are
Yeah.
pregnant? When did we have sex with Flog? Ideally,
I think
we
that's
never
what we're
did.
debating.
Yeah,
No,
we're
it's
trying to figure
worse.
that out right now.
Ideally.
Oh, God, he's
Let her
hideous.
be a lesbian.
I say should we refresh this, or are we going to be like,
Just go.
we're going to go with it? All right. Maybe her encounter
Make
with
it
Flog
worse.
is what made her really solidify her sexual orientation. She was like, listen, Flog, we did it once, and it was a
No.
big
I don't like the idea of
mistake.
this.
No, I also
know?
don't like that either. It's kind of weird.
But maybe that's the case, though.
So, or is Flog just being really presumptuous right
You could just be like, what if this is all a ruse? Maybe he's just playing mind games.
Whoa, ooh, Flog is the actual secret evil big bad guy.
Look, just because I'm bloated from a big dinner doesn't mean I'm pregnant. Leave me
I
alone.
just ate a
man.
rat, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Which was to save you, by the way.
Yeah.
You try eating a rat and see what it does to your stomach.
Pregante, pregnant.
Argent?
Male pregnancy.
Newt.
Pregnant? That one's my favorite.
Pregnant. All right, what do you do, my friend? Steer us somewhere, because boy howdy. While we do that, I also want to read J or H in chat. Current winner is H for something else. H is winning by a long stretch so far.
What? Oh, I haven't voted. That's why.
Oh, okay. The question is not who is evil. More like, who isn't? We are pregnant or Flog is fat shaming you. I hate Flog so much. I mean, it's just
Even after
disgusting.
that beautiful eulogy?
Yeah, we sang a beautiful song for Flog.
Sure did.
Deleted.
H is taking it by a long stretch. Sorry, friend. Hashtag Flog rights. Reply if you just had a large lunch.
Are we entering? Are we?
Oh, I thought you were going to enter something. I thought this was on you. Unless you got...
Oh.
you just hit enter. Great. I love it.
AI doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, me neither, buddy.
You know what, AI? You dug this hole.
Yeah, so
get yourself out.
You know what, AI?
I'm going to... Here, we look out the window to the beautiful world below. Let's see if it gives us something interesting. H in this chat for Jesse and J for lovers.
Hey, man, everybody loves Jay.
You look out the window to the beautiful world below. You see a city in the distance. As you move closer, you realize it's the city from your dream. You know this is your chance to make everything right. You need to take control of the airship. You jump up and rush towards the cockpit. What dream? What dream is this? Help
you weren't
me.
there. It was in a dream.
Yeah, it was a dream that happened off screen that has a lot
She didn't share it. It was her dream.
It's
She
clearly
also
very
has
beautiful.
the
It's really
stone
important,
still.
but, like, you didn't.
Right. Hold on.
Like the
let's-
gem is still like a thing that like it could potentially be a tool for literally anything.
For the cockpit. Here we go. I'm going to tell the get the AI to tell us what the dream was while we run to the cockpit. Oh, good. Handsome boy Jeffy has posted the clip to the horrible thing that has happened before. Thank you for bringing that back up. Is Flog into BDSM? I don't want to think about it. It's New York, the concrete jungle, what dreams are made of. All right, heal that baby out of her. That's terrifying. You think back to remember your dream as you dash for the cockpit. You run as fast as you can. Oh, we're not going to learn. All right, that's fine. You're just
DM's like,
thinking
it's not
about
important.
You're just
I don't want to
thinking about
describe it again.
You run as fast as you can until you reach the doorway. You see the captain and the professor arguing. Have fun, Jesse. You need to figure out. You need to figure out a way to distract them. You think back to your dream once more. In the beginning, the two men were fighting over the ship's steering wheel. Ah, all right. So in your dream, the
I
two
told
people.
you, this is my steering wheel.
It's got me name on it.
What do you do, my friend?
Oh,
AI
my
doesn't
goodness.
care.
It doesn't know what to do. Okay, well, I need to take over. All right.
Guys, can we get an F in chat for all the J voters?
Get an F in chat for
F
J.
for J's. Can we get F for J's?
It's
J
an
the
FJs.
F the that more wine.
Thanks, Starmander. And maybe a rat. Oh, everyone's there. We go. All those F's. F's for the J's. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, here we go. Oh, is Holly? Yeah, there it is. You grab your magic stone from your chest and use it to render the captain and professor unconscious. Hell yeah. You rush up to the wheel and grab it with both hands. You attempt to turn it counterclockwise, but nothing happens. Oh, that's a useless wheel. The ship begins shuddering, and you realize you need to turn the wheel clockwise. So you turn it clockwise until it stops. And the airship immediately begins falling out of the sky. That's not how these wheels work. Wait, what?
You are honorable. You gain one.
Oh, all right. So is the wheel to steer the ship, or is the wheel like an off button? I hate it when that happens.
I don't even know what the goal is.
I don't know either. It's the dream. So the airship's falling out of the sky.
Maybe we had to
Yeah.
get the airship to the city.
We want to get to the city. Airship's starting
To-
to fall out of the sky because you don't know how to fly it.
I'm copping out and using magic.
Oh, hell yeah. You once again use the magic of the stone to safely land the plane. It's an airship.
Every day.
It's got wings. It's great.
Why can't it?
This
I've had this plot coupon here for hours. I haven't used it yet.
It's time to
stone-
redeem.
The stone is supposed to protect the city. Shout out to Cappy Archer rating with 3 viewers. Oh my god. Everyone's shouting so much shouting. Hello, friends. Wow, friends, you're in for just a wild ride as we're coming into land, an airship plane thing. Terrifying. It's a mess. All right. The airship crashes. Oh, okay. Let's read this. You once again use the magic of the stone to safely land the plane. You turn the wheel in a circular motion. How else do you turn a wheel? And you feel the airship slowing down. All right. What does this wheel do? I don't understand the mechanics of this wheel.
Apparently, neither did the person who built the airship.
You look outside your window and see the ground quickly approaching Noah.
There's 2 guys on the ground just talking, and meanwhile above them an airship's just spinning, and they're like,
I wonder what's going on up there. Kind of weird. You look outside your window. You see the ground quickly approaching. You brace yourself for impact. The airship crashes into the ground, throwing you through the window.
yeah.
Happened to me using the magic of the stone to safely land the plane.
Your last thing you hear is the sound of all of your bones shattering on impact.
That's
Safely,
not
though.
what I said, AI.
Didn't roll high enough.
Nicely
Oh
done.
my god.
Wait,
Rolled
you're not
badly.
dead.
Not dead.
Not dead.
You just passed out. The last thing you hear. So let me take a little action here.
Maybe you could once again use the magic of the stone to give
I
yourself bones
mean,
again.
why not?
Might as well.
Hold on.
Use the stones to mend your bones.
I like how the airship is crashing like balloon first into the ground. If the balloon is made out of like thick titanium.
The balloon's actually just for show. It's
that
fully
balloon is
titanium.
not. Yeah, the balloon is not meant to float.
It's just a big rock that we have tied to the top of the ship.
It's in fact the heaviest part of the entire piece.
Hey, she's very top heavy.
Here we go. From the stone. Bam! Perfect. Can we use the magic of the stone to show us the winning lottery numbers? So you need Wanda to make a world of you to exist within. Oh
I
my
haven't
god!
watched the show. Don't
Bruh.
say anything.
Yeah, don't
Spoilers.
say anything.
That's
It's a
spoilers.
fantastic show, though.
It is.
It's a great show. Big recommend. Lay unconscious for what may be several hours before a new energy courses through your veins from the stone. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about
Well,
it. It's
all
okay.
good,
Honest
Terminator,
mistake.
Don't worry. I was like joking around. I don't actually care that much.
You stand up
Sorry.
and realize that you are a few miles away from the city. It takes several hours, but you eventually arrive at your destination. Great! We don't need to worry about traveling through the woods. Nothing dangerous happening here. You look at the city in awe, with its stone walls surrounding an elaborate palace in the center. The sun is setting, so you decide to camp out for the night and enter the city tomorrow morning. Noah, come on. Noah, what are you doing?
And today's winning lottery numbers are 4, 17, 25, 46, 2, 7.
This was a missed opportunity to do
Yes.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. I've never seen Lost, but I know the numbers off by heart because I had a friend who really liked Lost.
Yeah, if you win the lottery off of that, you owe us all money. Thank you.
And you're paying for Flog's funeral.
Well, does Flog ever die?
Maybe he dies in every episode.
Like, we don't know. What if it's like a different version of Flog?
Ah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how you can take trimmings of moss and then like regrow? Maybe
So,
the professor
if-
took trimmings of his son and then like regrew him. Oh
So
my
Flog
God.
is just fully made of moss at this point now.
He's just mostly moss, I've decided.
Every time he dies, he comes back as more mold.
Mossy.
Is he Swamp Thing? I'm so confused. He's
Moldy
become
man.
Swamp
It's
Thing.
fine.
You rest at the campfire and think about the day. You remember your dream and how real it felt. Oh, the whole rat thing, maybe it was a dream. That'd be nice.
Oh.
That's not a dream, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, that
Well,
is
that's a kind
definitely
of
a
dream.
nightmare.
You don't understand why this happened,
Kind of dream.
but you can't help shake the feeling that it was more than just a dream. You can say that again.
It was a nightmare.
You fall asleep by the campfire. The morning comes. Na 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 na. The morning comes and the sun illuminates your face. You begin walking towards the city center. Friend, I think this is the city that we started in, and you're here to save it from an incoming giant rat attack that you had this dream about.
Tying it all.
Tying it all together.
Oh.
Flog is a clone hive mind.
I don't know how to start this. Is the rat already there? Do we see it? Do we just run in and we're like, guys, oh my god,
right.
a rat's coming.
Hold on, let me incorporate something here. I remember the giant rat from my dream, and look around for any signs. The attack has already begun.
Oh yeah, there's rats everywhere, man. Haven't you noticed?
Some people would call going through a giant rat as a dream, not a nightmare. I don't want to know those people. I don't.
I hate this. You remember the giant rat from your dream, and look for any signs the attack has already begun. As you round the corner to the front gate, you are shocked to see a giant rat attacking the guards.
Why am I shocked?
I don't know. We're gonna see this guy. It's a giant rat. We probably could have seen it, heard it coming. You approach it stealthily, and once close enough to strike at its flank. Oh. Your sword sinks into its side, and the rat squeals in pain before turning to attack you. Oh, God. We're in combat, guys. There's actual combat.
It's our first combat.
Wow.
Okay, but the judge bot says you defeated a giant rat. You
Okay.
gain 1 point,
Well,
but it just says
it's
it
clearly
turned
not
to
dead.
attack us,
Judge bot
so
just
Hold
doesn't
on.
know. Yep.
calm
We
down,
got
Judge
10
bot.
points for standing in a tower, but 1 point for defeating a giant rat. Come on, Judge Bud.
All right, here's how a combat's going to work. I am going to take out a D20 and a D12. D20 is your attacks, no modifiers. D12 is the amount of damage. From a scale
Holy
of 1 to
shit,
12.
we're all barbarians.
Hell yeah. No, it'll be an amount of damage from 1 to 12. 1 is like you lightly neck, 12 is you fucking eviscerate. Sorry, Mom. So, getting out the dice.
Are you apologizing for the F word or for the word eviscerate?
A little bit of both. F's in chat for my mom. Jackson, which dice? Which D20? That's right. The D20 that got my character killed on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, here's what's going to happen. Jesse, you're turning to attack. It's your turn in the initiative.
Am I the rat?
Yep. You're going to tell
Okay.
me what you're going to do. I'm going to roll to see how successful and how much damage you did, and then we're going to let the story play from there.
I'm going to try and bite off her attacking arm with my giant rat teeth.
Cool. Lauren, you're wearing heavy armor. Your AC is 16. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Chainmail.
Chainmail,
who
great.
is attacking the rat? Lauren's attacking
She's the
rat?
guard.
No, the rat is
Oh,
attacking
guard.
Lauren.
Okay.
What's the rat's AC? Jesse, tell me.
I'm going to say 12.
Great.
Just because
So
it has a high dex, because it's a rat.
you rolled a 17, and you do an 8 out of 12 in terms of damage. So what do you do to damage your friend? Or
Me? I'm the one that damaged?
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't really call her my friend. I'm trying to kill her.
Yep. What do you?
I
What's your attack?
I start to gnaw at her arm where her sword arm is.
At your arm.
High dex, 12 AC. Yep. Okay, well, a +2 to your AC versus a normal 10. Shut up, man.
High dex 12 AC. I enjoy the fact I just wrote the words that the rat starts to gnaw at your arm where your sword arm is. You manage to get your arm free and plunge your sword into the rat once more. Once dead, you start I was really excited for this. Once dead, you start laughing at the absurdity of the situation. You have to be dreaming. There's no way this is really happening. You feel another surge of energy course through you, and your laughter turns to terror as the city walls begin to collapse inward. Oh my God.
How many dreams?
Oh my
have
God.
I had?
Hold on. I look around and see 1d what? How many rats? Let's say 1d6 rats.
Inception, it's a dream within a dream within a dream. I turn around, I see Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Brilliant.
I realize what's going on.
All right. I rolled a d6. There's 4 new rats coming.
Oh,
You see 4 more rats crashing through the walls. That's right, everybody. We're playing D&D now. I just put walls in all caps. It's fine.
The walls!
You look around and see 4 more rats crashing through the walls.
Wait, are they giant rats? Do I need the monster manual?
they're
I just
just-
have the player's handbook.
Oh my God, are giant rats a thing? They're probably.
Well, yeah, I only have tiny rats in here. Hang on, I'll
yeah.
get my
It'll just be-
manual.
it'll just
they're
be that,
rodents
but
of
like-
unusual size.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the ROUS.
You rush towards the rat and begin hacking away at its head with my sword.
Nice.
Nice. I was going to say, you got to roll for it. Wait, what happened? I'm so confused. Oh, this is the response. I look up at the guards, and they stare back, slack-jawed. Why don't you read this in first person there, Holly?
I look up at the guards, and they stare back slack-jawed. I'm the only one in position to do anything, and I don't have time to think about it. I rush towards the rat and begin hacking away at its head with my sword.
All right, what's the attack that you make? Tell me what you do.
Well, it does say I'm hacking
You're gonna hack away at its head.
With my sword. So
You rolled a natural 1 on the dice. So, Holly, what do you do? How does this backfire on you?
I think I just miss entirely. Like, I'm just like, woo, right over the rat's head, and it's just like, wow.
I'm going to say you almost
dumb.
cut off your own leg. Almost.
Also, can I jump in and say that giant rats have an AC of 12? So I was
Hey,
right just
you're
from
a
guess.
genius.
So suck it.
You miss entirely and almost cut off your own leg. You stare in disbelief as your sword slips and slices through your own leg. Oh no! You hit the ground hard, and you are defenseless as the rats charged before you. You wait for the inevitable pain, but feel nothing but a small scratch on your ankle. What's going on?
It's Flog. Come to save her.
Yes, let's do it. I'm going to say I look down to see Flog in
Did
mouse
Flog
form.
sacrifice himself?
Oh, no!
Yeah,
The
but like,
baby.
do we believe that Flog's
baby.
actually
Right.
dead?
That's
Come
what I
on.
mean. Like, Flog will be fine.
Boy, you cried wolf.
Flog can take it.
Ever sneeze so hard you unexpectedly, it feels like you've pulled every muscle in your chest. Ow.
Yes.
Thanks, Jeffy. You look down to see Flog in mouse. I wrote in mouse form. How did he protect you from 4 giant rats if he's a mouse? You look down to where the rat was and see a dead Flog. You shed a single tear as you realize that if this is a dream, it must be coming to an end soon. Oh, we're not sad that
I'm
Flog's
real
dead.
upset
You're like,
about
man, I've
this
been having a
dream."
great time. This dream fucking slaps. Sorry, Mom. The guards waste no time in dispatching the remaining rats. The captain barks out orders in preparation for an attack, but something feels off. Any ideas?
Perhaps it's the fact that we're in a dream and it feels off. Okay, what is
Yeah.
happening?
Do either Lauren or Jesse have an idea of how to incorporate something that feels off?
There may be something wrong with your stone. Like maybe the gem's telling you it's time to come home.
Nice. Holly, you got something for that, or do you want me to try and do something?
Oh, I like that.
Maybe it's like that thing, you know, when you're in a dream and you're trying to run, but you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, and you notice that it's like, this ain't right. The gem is telling you.
I like grab it and I'm like, where's its power?
Like if you know Inception, you have to have the token.
Just keep spinning.
Oh,
gem is your gem.
yeah. The gem is your totem.
Oh, no.
It was a long time ago.
Someone outside the dream is trying to talk to you. Oh, God, this is terrifying. You look down at the gem in your chest. Something isn't right. The gem is telling you so. The gem is pulsating, red at first, then fading to nothing. The light grows dimmer and dimmer, and the voices grow louder and louder.
Wake up!
The nightmare is returning.
Eternal night is coming.
You try to scream, but your voice catches in your throat. Guys, that slaps. That's awesome. What happened? What's happening? This is so cool.
Can we just see where the AI?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit enter because that's pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever had a dream that you could?
Have you ever had a dream that you had
Yeah.
you do?
And it was so real that you would do anything. You try to scream, but your voice catches in your throat. You try to move, but feel only terror. You see something. A figure at the corner of your eye. Is that her? She seems different now. More vibrant. Yet at the same time, More ominous. Guys, it's Skyrim.
I was gonna say, did we just get like Skyrim rolled? Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh my God, we just got
You were trying to
Skyrim
cross the
rolled by
border, right?
AI Dungeon.
Nice.
God. All right, sorry. Take this away.
Wait, who's talking?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that.
I think these are the voices that we were
Okay.
doing before. So take it away.
So, you finally awoke.
When the nightmare comes, we will be ready. You and I will be stronger than ever before.
I'm gonna hit enter again because this is awesome.
You
I
were
don't
trying
know-
to cross the border, right? Same as us and that Imperial horse thief over there.
You were there. You know what's happening. Stop telling me what I was doing, Rayloff. It just happened.
Stop giving us the given
Exposition.
circumstances.
Todd Howard. Oh, here we go. You and I will be stronger than ever before. Take it away, Jesse.
We will stand together, you and I.
We will finally rid this world of the light that plagues it forever.
The voices are getting louder, more distinct. The figure approaches you, her hand outstretched.
Will you accept my hand and join with me to rule this world in shadow?
Damn, dude! What do you
I have
do?
something
Ah,
in my throat.
it is crazy. Holly, give us something good.
Boy. Okay.
I'm so
I'll
excited.
get you next time, Gadget.
That's
That was where I was
fantastic. Oh my God. You wake up in a rat's stomach.
We don't talk. No more rats.
What if I redeemed ASMR mode with these voices?
I wonder if I could.
I don't know.
I won't.
If I could, I
But
don't-
what if? Also, people are saying your voice sounds remarkably like Moaning Myrtle, Lauren. I think it's
Yep.
pretty amazing. Wow. Apparently, you're just the Zoom was like, nope, just gonna tamp that one down real
Wait,
quick.
let
It's
me-
very high.
Moaning Myrtle. Really?
What were we gonna say?
Let me
guys?
just try something.
Okay.
Will you accept my hand
Oh God!
Oh no, was it really not?
That
Diamond
just
in
made
the
me
rough.
panic.
and join me to rule the world in shadow?
God, it's so bassy. I feel it
Just
vibrating
diamond
my eardrums.
Seek out the diamond in the rough.
Thank- that was
Fabulous.
what I was thinking.
All right, Holly, take it away.
Never!
You grab the gem and throw it to the ground, smashing it into pieces. A loud scream pierces your ears.
Ah!
we'll fix it in post.
Sorry, it's all I got.
You hang on to your sword for dear life as you begin to levitate inches above the ground. The shadows are coming out of the walls, swirling around you in the spirit of the Nightmare Lord.
Okay, wait.
A ghostly, horrible laugh fills
Headphone
your
warning.
ears as your hair stands on end. Oh man, this is awesome. I need to check my calendar first before I can help you rule the world. The diamond in the rough. Doesn't the stone keep people safe? Well, not anymore.
actually sealing
Amazing,
gold.
fantastic. Wow, what a cool story beat. So, Holly, you got any ideas?
Figure this out.
So, Holly, take us home. We're in the last 15 minutes of the show.
No, I think I
we've
wanna
awoken the
know what
Nightmare
this
Lord.
is going.
We've awoken the Nightmare Lord and immediately smashed the stone of protection. I like the safety of the dancing unicorn.
Yeah, do you
Guys,
remember,
remember
like,
the safety of the
we
dance
got
unicorn?
10 points. We
Ooh.
got 10 points at the beginning of this for making it a story about a girl and a unicorn.
Here's a light suggestion. Did you just get tricked into destroying the city's protection? Interesting. A ghastly, horrible laugh fills your ears as your hair stands on end.
Foolish mortal, so eager to cast aside my offer. So proud, so arrogant, so typical. You could have ruled the world, but now you'll serve as nothing more than a reminder of my power.
The shadows are forming a chasm beneath your feet.
Also, if anyone's casting for like a Batman show,
Hey, if anyone's in
I
the
have a
audience,
demo. Call my agent.
we'll just send them this video.
Yeah.
You yell out to the night sky.
Flog! You!
Out of the corner of their eye, you see him. Flog, his fur standing on end, and his blade glowing an otherworldly blue. He dives at you, extending his hand.
Take my hand, brother.
He commands out of the corner of your eye. There's a lot of eye corners.
How many? Well, you got at least
Yeah,
what?
you got it.
How
At
many
least four.
times have we switched?
You have square
not
eyes,
only
so-
genders, but creatures.
Oh, yeah.
Flog. I can't.
Out of the corner of your eye. So he's in this corner. Out of the other corner of your eye, you see a shadowy figure extending a hand towards you. Her hand waving as if her hair waving as if underwater. So one's clearly the Nightmare Lord and one's clearly Flog. What hand do you reach towards? Wall-eyed protagonist.
I prefer my protagonists wall-eyed. I like my protagonists like I like my fish. Wall-eyed.
You reach to grab Flog's hand. Guys, this climax makes no sense, but it's so good. Like, it's awesome.
I think we
Oh my
redeemed
God.
ourselves.
I think we fully redeemed ourselves with this incredibly epic ending. You reach to grab Flog's hand. You tumble down, 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 down into the darkness as you feel a wet slap against your palm. His hand,
Disgusting.
his hand grips yours tightly, and for a moment, you're supported by his strong, stocky, mousy build. But you're only a man and cannot stand the force of your fall.
That's poetic.
Wow.
When did I change gender?
Why,
But he's only one man.
Why
Flog
is-
Flog is only one man who's
Why
also a
is
mogul.
not
Flog-
standing it.
why is Flog so wet?
You're underwater. Come on.
Why is Flog so wet?
You need
Oh,
to have moisture for mold to grow.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
He's always
sweaty
damp.
because he's so old.
It's just a bit of dampness. He
moist.
needs to be misted every now and then.
Just gonna spritz.
Moisturize me. Moisturize me.
Enter no.
All right. Should we just hit enter and see what happens?
Yeah.
Because I want to know.
happens?
So you've fallen into the dark chasm that's open beneath you, and Flog's reached towards you, and the Nightmare Lord has reached towards you. And you've tumbled into the darkness, grabbed hold of Flog's hand, and then hit the impact. He begins to slide down into the chasm with you, as the two of you hang over the darkness by your hands. Your hands slip off his, and you're falling freely now into the dark
Your
chasm.
hands were too wet. I just slipped out of them.
You just left the sauna.
You're just falling down the chasm. She's a good girl. Loves her mama.
The song needs to be Flog covering Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen. But you know, copyright. Your hands slip off his, and you're falling freely now. There's nothing you can do to slow your fall, except one thing. You dive into the darkness, towards the ground, far, far below.
Goodbye, sister.
I'm just gonna hit enter because I want to know what's
Plot
happening.
twist.
Forgetting my gender red.
I appreciate
Has no
you.
need. Flog has no need for genders.
You hear his voice one last time, soft and mournful as you fall. Hard to describe that voice as anything similar to soft or mournful. Then, there is nothing but darkness. You have been killed by the Nightmare Lord.
And nothing can slow. Nothing
Wait,
can slow my fall.
wait, I've
but
got you
one
something
thing.
great. Here you go.
Okay, Jack.
You have been killed by the Nightmare Lord.
Yeah.
This chasm better be a bigger, darker anus. Oh, God.
Stop.
Let it die.
I got a great one. Here we go. This is a great way to end this here, or get close to it.
I'm excited. This is gonna be good. And now we have to sing about this.
I don't even know what the plot
Do I have
of
to
this
sing
was.
as the Nightmare Lord?
Oh, that's up to you.
Oh boy. Bring back Ivor. Boy, this better be good. Jack's been typing for like 20 minutes.
It
will
does
be.
not want this to be a happy ending. There was
Jack
nothing
is writing
happy
his
about
own
this
novel that
entire
we're going to read
story.
after.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think, like, to recap the story. Why? Like, what? How?
Why?
If we're gonna recap,
Why
can we
is
please
the best?
skip the like first third?
At least, that's what he thinks. In fact, you feel an energy course through yourself again.
Possible.
You think to yourself,
The stone was destroyed.
and then you realize the stone was destroyed. You are the stone now. You are the protector of this city. You gather your newfound strength and ready for a rebuttal. You feel strong hands grab you, stopping your fall. You look up to see the Nightmare Lord, his mouth gaping in a demonic grin as he supports your fall.
What a treat!
He hisses in a guttural voice.
A visit from the great stone spirit.
I'm no.
I wasn't finished.
I'm gonna hit enter, I guess. Death is merely a suggestion. Nothing happy about this story. Sad unicorn dancing. What's gonna be the name of the song at the end? I have no idea. Carry on.
Oh, but you are.
He says gleefully.
I watched your dreams. I saw the statue in the square that commemorates your deeds before the city. I have seen your battle against the gnolls and the mages of the Red Tower.
Holly, what do you do to just like shut him up?
I now await your response.
Patiently. RSVP.
Beat that,
Please and
why
thank
don't
you.
you?
You say.
Then you know you are no match for me.
That is
Nice.
badass. That's fantastic. He continues.
You, AI Dungeon.
Continues as if you haven't spoken at all.
Oh my god.
This DM sucks. He's like,
Be quiet, men are talking.
I wrote this. Oh.
I know you are no mere spirit,
Oh.
bound to a stone and keeping the city safe. No, you are something much more.
He laughs wildly.
Let's go.
What are you?
You ask, genuinely curious.
What are you? I'm very curious.
you're a cute little. What is this little guy?
You will find out shortly.
He says with a grin. Starmander27 says, pull a Captain Marvel, and I think that's an awesome idea.
I do not know this reference, please.
Just punch him
Okay.
with
Just-
awesome, incredible strength.
Just fuck him up.
Sorry, Mom. But fuck
This
her.
is the DM that should have just written a book instead.
Ah!
This or me. I punch him in the face.
And bring in some sort of crazy celestial power. Or you just punch him in the face. No,
Or just punch,
It's
just straight up
simple.
sucker
I
punch.
just wrote it in.
you punch him in the face. You swing your fist towards your face, but to your surprise, he shifts out of your way with unnatural speed. Your fist slaps into the slams, not slaps. Your fist Your fist slams into the stone wall, knocking away a large chunk of granite.
Impressive.
The Nightmare Lord says as you clutch your hand in pain. Is this an
The
anime
force is
now?
strong with this one.
Oh, Lord. I should turn this into a film. I would watch it. Christ. Any ideas? What do you want to do?
Oh my goodness.
If you're at a loss, we can pass it over to Lauren to kind of become the story helm for a little bit.
Sure, Lauren, you got something?
I feel like, I mean, I want you to win. We've so far never had like a sad.
We've never had a loss ending. It's true. So we could
Right?
play this out, and the next time we die, it could be permanent.
Okay. All right.
Dark spirit thing is a weeb.
I love the texture of this drawing.
Luckily, the red part was deleted scene extra CD.
Yeah, that's not in there, please.
Please, dear God.
We had a troubled production. We actually switched directors halfway through. That was the old director's vision.
This is
They
the
were like
Snyder
really into
cut.
rats and feet for some reason.
Ugh.
God.
This is the Tarantino cut.
Yeah. Rattin
I was
Tarantino.
gonna say, who's
rat-
the director that you beat me to it?
Yeah, that's the one. The weird one with the foot fetish. Sorry, Quentin. I know you're watching. Also, did you guys ever watch? Did you watch his
He
speech
absolutely is watching.
where he thanked himself at the Golden Globes?
No.
Oh God, I think it was for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, when he was like up there accepting his speech for best screenplay, and he was like, normally you like thank somebody, but no one really helped him with this. It's just my script, so thanks me, I guess. And I was like, Quentin, Christ!
What a piece
I mean-
of garbage.
Go on, Jesse. You want to dig this hole?
If no one helped him write it, I mean,
I'm sure lots of people.
what's he
made
gonna
that
do?
movie.
Thank Jack Daniels? Like,
You can thank your parents or spouse.
It's not his first award.
I feel like thanking his spouse or his parents is just not his style.
Yeah, I
He
can't.
only thanks himself.
I don't know, man. He's a gross dude. I don't love it. Jack, I can't believe you apologized to your mom for swearing and then not bringing up fetishes.
I apologized when he brought it up. I'm just
Jesse, bad take. No, boo, bad take.
Look, man, when you write your famous script with nobody else, you can thank yourself. And I will sit in the audience and politely clap.
Ooh. Oh my God, Lauren, this is rad as hell.
Hey.
Nightmare is just getting worse. The Lord of Nightmares is just
You
getting
just keep adding layers. You continue to punch the granite using your gem powers to protect you and give you super strength. The granite begins to crumble and chatter. The Nightmare Lord is buried in the gravel avalanche. You continue to punch. The granite crumbles more and more, and you use your telekinesis to help the process along.
I can just reach his heart.
You think. Soon, a hand emerges from the rubble. It's white and bone-like, with sharp claws growing from the fingertips. His final form.
Yeah, so I was really trying to wrap it up with the crumbly granite bit.
I feel like the only time the AI dungeon wants to end the story is when the protagonist dies. Otherwise, it's like, you kill the guy and then he comes back more
Yeah.
powerful.
How do
Or
we?
it ends it when you don't want it to end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like and you die, and that's it.
Maybe if in story mode you just put like you kill him the end. Or something.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll do that here. We go, the hand reaches
Oh, can you
upwards.
use your telekinesis to rip out his heart?
Oh
and
my
just-
God.
Crush it. And
Yes. Here we go.
Cut off one head, two more
Sorry,
shall take its
Where-
place.
Anyway, here's some rat anus.
What?
Oh, Lord. No AI.
Oh my God.
Can never return. I'm going to type here, it is finished.
Remember
Also-
the stream where we made up a swear word that was wholesome?
That was really fun. Yeah. I should re-enable safe mode. I disabled it so we could get fun scoring things. But now I want to bring it back. All right.
Yeah, this was really this was
so-
unsafe.
so-
The hand reaches upwards before collapsing downwards. All right. It's not the most elegantly written, but it's fine. He's dead. You use your telekinesis to rip out his heart, ensuring that he can never return. It is finished. You sit down next to the corpse of your enemy. You lost a friend today, and you need time to reflect. The Nightmare Lord was right about one thing. You are something more than a spirit bound in stone. You went beyond the powers they ascribed to you, and in doing so, you submerged yourself in the situation. Oh.
Hey.
Like it's not wrong.
I guess. Oh, Lord Christ. Anyone have a nice...
And we end it there because submerged, like that's just a stealth
Pretty
pun.
cool.
That,
Oh, that's good. Do we do an epilogue or do we wrap it just there? Epilogues always end really well. They do a great
yeah, I
job
feel
with
like
those.
we could do an epilogue.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Let's see where you're at now. Epilogue. Also, while I'm doing this and it loads, what does everybody think of the new layout? Is it good? Do you like it? What can we do better? I don't know. Noah did a great job and we love him very much.
Yay,
Thanks,
Noah!
Also, shout out to Noah's picture. It makes me laugh
Hey,
every
Let's
time.
get an H in chat for Noah.
H
even though it
chat
should be
for
a
Noah.
J.
Hit me
Each in
with
the
that-
chat. Brah.
hit me with those H's.
You sit on the remnants of the wall, staring at the city before you. The statue that once stood in the square is gone, destroyed by an angry mob enraged by rumors that you started. The mob was led by a charismatic speaker who put the word to the feelings of many, those still in the city, that you are a threat.
That was the most generic.
J. Jonah Jameson.
A speaker.
A person says something, and people believe
pictures
it.
of Spider-Man.
You're a threat.
So you've saved the city, but the people don't love you. But that's the price for power, I guess.
That's the famous
beautiful.
Spider-Man phrase. That's the famous Spider-Man phrase.
Yeah,
With
sometimes
great power comes great people wanting to abuse you for that power.
it's expensive. Lovely. Why don't we call it there? Let's move on. We'll do a song if people still have it in them. I do, I think.
That was the most confusing plot.
Honestly, I don't know what the
Weirdest
plot was there.
thing
None of
that
us.
we've
Neither
done.
did AI Dungeon.
Wow,
I'm
that
proud
was
of all of
beautiful.
us for getting through
I
it.
feel like we
yeah.
should
Got
go
through
back to
there.
film noir next.
I feel like, yeah,
week.
next
That
time
was a
we'll
little more
go.
cohesive, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh.
Wait, there was a man who had
Oh,
multiple
wow.
coffees and multiple straws.
Yeah,
for
but
his
at least
coffee.
it went somewhere.
Yeah,
you
at
know?
least there were, plots.
There weren't like random captains showing up. It was
That
just
is
like
true.
3
Miss the
people
lady
who
dragon.
drank a lot of coffee.
the Lady Dragon. Can I get a song title?
Well,
Are you
I
asking
mean,
us in the
Chat.
chat?
Oh,
the
chat.
obvious one they're gonna go for is something to do with a rat.
Yeah,
anus.
please, no rat
No
anuses.
anuses.
Have that.
We don't want to apologize to Jackson's mom for the whole
Yeah,
song.
every single time we go through the chorus, don't want to apologize. Anything you got, throw it our way. In the meantime, sorry to Jack's mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Who
Gosh,
would have
maybe
thought?
that's the song.
No rat
That's the
anuses,
song
chat.
title.
I literally beg of you. Flog Forever Alive. Not bad.
All right.
I like that, and I'll probably put a semicolon in that so it doesn't sound like we're flogging.
Oh, you and your semicolons. You're just trying to prove.
No, that would
because
be
you
a
have the
colon.
home row
That would be
semicolon,
a colon.
That you use a semicolon.
It would be a colon. Living flog ever.
went to school for English.
Flog a dead rat instead of horse. Guys, I don't know.
Flogging Molly.
Flogging. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So far, I
Man,
like
come
Flog Forever Alive. Oh no.
oh,
Oh
I
no. Oh, we're still
Ah.
good. Order's still good.
We're
I
good, we're
panicked.
good.
I thought everything would be rearranged, keeping things light and interesting. Thankfully, no. Flog a dead rat. Guys, what are we looking at? Do we want to do Flog Forever Alive? Living Flog Ever? Any of those stand out to you thus far?
Yeah, I mean, they're no wise to your
The
tricks, but
Legend
you
of
know.
Flog.
The Legend of Flog. Do you want to do Ballad of Flog?
Yeah.
Let's do like a-
folk, like a
yeah,
Bob
folksy
Dylan folk
Bob
ballad.
Dylan.
Like this is the story of Flog.
Unicorns are poachers. I kind of like the Ballad of Flog. And then in brackets, unicorns are poachers.
Everybody knows that every good song has brackets.
And I'm going to call it Bob Dylan Folk Ballad. I think that's...
Whether it's at the beginning or the end of the title, as long as there's brackets.
Oh, okay. Bob Dylan Folk Ballad. Ooh. Sun soon rises. Wow. Beautiful.
I don't trust it.
Guys,
Is it?
I'm very excited to share this. Invite friends. Copy. Nobody go to that link. Don't do it. That was a huge error on my behalf. I'm going to just post that there. Use that to get into our game. Bam.
Hope it works for me.
Just going to fix that. Bam. The Ballad of Flog. Unicorns are poachers.
I gotta say, massive thank you to everybody for sticking with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what a
Despite how
ride.
gross this episode was.
Like, I feel like we got through it, and we got through it as a whole. Like, everybody coming here to watch it, like, wow, thank you. Like, thank
Yeah,
you for
we've
getting us
shared
through it.
trauma.
I feel closer to everybody here now.
Right?
And we've experienced that together.
We've got a good chat here.
So do I. But I
All
don't know
right,
if I like
handsome boy Jeffy.
Anxious for the chat.
Handsome boy Jeffy once again highlighting his famous quote. Still only has one view, I'm happy to
Oh,
report.
Yeah,
watch
because
it
he's the only
later.
one watching it. Everyone else is like, I had enough the first time.
All right, let me know when everyone's in. I'm still typing out the verses here. Nice.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
We've got to get through the horrible rat scenes to reach Fire Sword and Ivor. It's true. It's part of the job. Also, we ignored the fact Fire Sword was at the castle. I guess Noah put it up there, but...
Well, we kept trying to bring everything back to the castle, but the AI was like, no, rats.
Yeah, this is not where I was expecting this to go. Also, I'm really disappointed we didn't get more of that unicorn.
The unicorn was a red herring.
Yeah, I wanted more of Ballet Dancing Unicorn. For sure. We'll have to try to insert that in there again somewhere.
I feel like specifically because we said Bob Dylan, these lyrics are kind of awesome.
Yeah, lots of...
A lot of rambling metaphors.
The law demanded, and that's when they came. They killed him and all that stuff.
I'm sorry, I wish I could take your wife's life. Their children are fatherless. Wow, that's a chorus. Was that in the last one?
I really wish we could be rocking the 12-string on this one.
I'm going to refresh that because I think it forgot what the chorus was. Unless Bob Dylan famously does change his choruses every time. If I'm an honest wolf or a thief, I only took 2 ponies. The rest are sheep. I'll be clear here, I'm no hero. I paid for my crimes. Is there nothing more? That's kind of
Somebody was reading All Along the Watchtower before they put this in.
Bob Dylan. Tumblr was mentioned, and the AI gave us a traumatizing fanfic level story.
That's very true.
I feel like I'm gonna get roasted alive, but I actually am not really familiar with how Bob Dylan sounds. So I'm just nothing I make up for this.
Just sing badly, and that'll be.
And like atonally, and like kind of speak singing the whole time.
Do you know me? I don't know if I can do that.
Don't worry, we're not gonna sing like Bob Dylan.
Come get around, feel on your own.
We're gonna instead do like.
Okay, this sounds familiar now.
I don't love Bob Dylan. We're gonna do like a good cover of Bob Dylan.
Bod Dylan sounds like everyone's dad.
Things where you play me a Bob
Bod
Dylan
Dylan.
song and I'm like, oh,
Dad Bod Dylan.
Dad Bod.
Dad Bod Dylan.
Oh, guys, this is kind of awesome. And I'm gonna toss a little tag.
Dad Bod Dylan.
Dad Bod Dylan. All right, let's start divvying these out. Jesse, Lauren, Holly, do any of these particular parts call out to you?
I haven't even read them, so
I
I'll
don't
just
need
pick
to
one.
look
All right.
at them.
All right, great.
I want it to be a surprise.
Jesse, do you wanna start us off then?
Sure.
Lauren, why don't you take verse 2? Holly, you're gonna take chorus.
Oh,
So
okay.
Jesse, verse 1, Holly, chorus. Lauren, verse 2, Holly, chorus. I will do my best to bridge.
Pardon my sneeze.
And we have to sound like Bob Dylan?
No.
Okay.
Please no.
Please don't.
don't know how to
Please
do that.
turn on original sound if you haven't already, so that we are good to go.
Guys, we need to do Bob Dylan another day when I have the guitar.
When we have the guitar, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then the tag, we'll figure that out. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Okay. I don't know what this is going to sound like because I haven't figured out
Yeah,
music yet. What does Bob Dylan play like?
G, C, D, occasionally an A minor. Snow falls and night falls, sun soon rises. I'm happy to report the Flog is finally free. You don't know what it's like to be me. People say that I suffer from misconceptions, and they might be right, but they're still wrong. A wolf among ponies, I never quite know.
If I'm an honest wolf or a thief, I only took 2 ponies, the rest were sheep. I'll be clear here, I'm no hero. I've paid for my crimes. Is there nothing more?
Once I ran free, till my leisure was secured. A duty I couldn't fulfill, it wasn't in me. Though I ran away, left the herd behind. But the night
Why did I roam that village? What did I hope to become? Was I trying to find my wife? Maybe raise some pups of my own?
I wish I could live that day again. Be a better wolf, a more patient one. I would wait for my time and then strike. I would never steal from the flock.
Oh, hold on
I'm
for a
an
second.
honest-
Not yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna key change. Take it away.
I'm an honest wolf, no more thief.
And we modulate the key.
I only took 2 ponies, the rest were sheep. Please, don't call me a hero. I'm no hero. I've paid for my crimes. That is what is in me.
Lighters up, everybody. Yeah. All right. That's a beautiful song. Thanks, Dad Bot Dylan.
That slapped.
That was kind of rad. I love those little internal rhymes in there. That was a great song. I'm actually
I
gonna
liked
save that one.
that key change.
Yeah, I was really excited for the key
rocked.
change. That was pretty
I
rad.
don't know why, but like,
Pinch hit
I'm
me.
an honest wolf. I'm not a thief. I only took 2 ponies. The rest were sheep.
I
like
love
that.
that. That's such a
Something
cool
with the
thought.
metaphor there. Like,
Yeah. What is
I
the
don't know.
metaphor there? There's something to unpack there, but it's gorgeous. Thank you, friends, for coming out on another Friday night and spending your time, or Saturday morning if you're in the UK. I'm sorry. Shout out where you're from, what time it is there, and I apologize in advance for all of the time that we've wasted of yours. We love
I'm
you.
from
all.
my house.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Adele. Oh my God. Friends, we'll be back next Friday with more of this.
Yes.
You just stay tuned for one entire week. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. And in 1 week, 7 whole days, we'll be right back here. Thanks to Adele. Why don't we, to wrap things up, do what we do every week. We end with our motto that's always the same and it's always beautiful. Stay turned. And as we say every single week, in fact, we know this motto so well that we'll just do it one word at a time. I'll start, then Jesse, then Lauren, then Holly, and then Noah.
I don't know what this is.
And our motto is simple. It's always...
Find.
I wasn't paying attention.
All right, we're going to take that
Always
again.
find your attention
Always-
and then pay it.
No.
Wait,
I'm gonna-
I lost the order.
I'm
it's
like
all-
this.
it's
There's
good, it's
the
all right,
chat.
it's all right.
I'm like
Best ending.
fascinated. Misa life. I'm
Okay,
like wow.
so-
Like I'm feeling that life.
I love how authentic that moment was. Thank you so much for your honesty. I really appreciate you. The order is me, Jesse, Lauren, Holly, Noah. Yep. You good, Lauren? Anthony, Ampersand, Lauren.
I don't know what's happening. I was not.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
of course you do,
one-word
Holly.
story for the
My
motto.
bad. No,
It's
it's
one
me.
word at a
Alright.
time. You know it every time.
Cool.
Always.
Forget.
Your
Lines.
We don't need Noah to say anything. Always forget your lines. A beautiful sentiment that somehow resounds through this entire night. And if you will excuse me, I need to rub bleach all over my eyes. Just get up in there and remove time traveling rat anus. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I apologize to my mother, as I always do.
Sorry, Jack's mom.
AFYL, everybody. Damn it!
And
Handsome boy Jeffy, stop it! God damn it! No!
I knew he would do it one last time.